So for session 24, a recap. We'll recap for session 24. We started by sailing through. You guys opened up by sailing through a ship battle between two different groups of pirates, trying to get the ship in and out and around others. The ship did take some damage, but you made it out mostly secure. You almost hit a pressure-plated mine, but did not. Thankfully, you set it off from afar before your ship took more damage. You sailed into the night and into the day, and you ran into what you can only assume is a dragon turtle. And instead of deciding to fight it, you decided to pay it off as it loves gold. And after paying it much gold, for some of you, it swam away. And you went on to sailing some more, where many of you decided to have conversations or work with others, study things. Nonetheless, you took the ship as a fog approached, and as you went into the fog at night, in what felt like 15 minutes inside this very bright pink fog, it felt as if no time passed. And as Levin was studying this crystal with very low power, all of a sudden it amped up. And as it did so, and as people were resting, from the bottom of the ship, you hear, "Ah, they're attacking me!" From Gorga.
Oh,
Oh,
one more detail.
one more detail.
Yep.
Are you done with your?
Yep.
Okay. More detail is that our crewmate is low on sustenance.
My crewmate
And
is low.
therefore, can I get a quick reminder / whatever of what this typically means for my friend's state of mind?
Sure.
Nothing
Let me
too
pull up
serious.
his doc.
Nothing's bad. Nothing bad is gonna happen. Don't worry about it.
He's gonna go into a bloody rampage. Attack the first thing in sight.
Is that actually accurate? Don't leave me in suspense here.
I'm looking at his. He's got a lot of stuff here. Okay, just chill.
Okay.
Oh,
When was the last time?
The last time I got anything would have been like right when we were leaving Pirates Cove.
Okay. You're feeling a little exhausted.
Yippee.
So, as of right now, you are one level of exhausted.
Okay.
And you need some pretty fast here. It's gonna get bad.
Sounds
All
good.
So, as we open up, the only two people that I have written down that were downstairs was Cal and Levin. Everyone else was upstairs watching the goo and driving the ship. So, we're going to open up. I need the two downstairs to roll for initiative. Actually, I want everyone to roll for initiative. Everyone on top of the ship, it's going to take one turn to get downstairs. So on your turn, you would take one turn to get downstairs, or to the hole rather. And go ahead, Lemon.
Okay. So I was on the level with the skeletons when I'm like,
This is
that's on the same level as the crystal.
Yep.
Where is the crystal located on the ship?
Crystal is located right there, right in front of you.
Right in the middle. Okay, cool.
Yep. And this is the same size as your ship. This is the whole 60 feet. So.
Okay. Is our ship normally this wide?
Not really, no.
Okay.
But trying to fit all this stuff in.
Okay, sure.
This is a map. Okay, geez. Gal.
Listen, I think you just need to do better.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Take that feedback, and I'll throw it out the window. Okay, so roll for initiative.
Disadvantage because exhaustion. Got a 9.
Sounds
Hold
good.
up. Wait a minute.
Doesn't have his dice out already. Wow.
I'm a bad D&D player. Here we go. Initiative.
Maybe my nat 20 helps. We'll see. Probably
7.
not.
Put it in the chat, please.
Yes, sir. Of course, Haas gets insane. That initiative bonus is so nice that you
Yeah,
get.
I mean, I rolled a 17, which helps, but yeah.
Right. Getting to add your
I
proficiency
don't-
bonus.
I don't always love going first because I feel like then you're kind of like getting, you're making a decision that affects everybody, which is always like, oh man.
Send
True.
it.
But at the same time, I don't know. As a druid, like some of the control spells that you can put down and stuff are really.
That's true.
It's nice you can put those down before your allies are all mixed up in the fights and
Yeah.
stuff. Is Jonathan above deck?
Jonathan's above deck. Yep.
Okay.
All right, we have a 25, a 23, a 9, a 7. Okay. Windrin, you are up.
So I mean, I guess I can just move
Downstairs.
downstairs. And where would I be? I guess, do I have line of sight of?
You're right there. Coming down.
So do I have line of sight of everybody here?
Yes, except for there's the crystal is right here in the middle of the room, so you might not be able to see Gorga, but you'd be able to see everybody else.
All right.
Where
we
is
should be-
Gorga?
But that would be your turn just to get down there.
Wait,
Yeah.
Is this
So that's it.
is this Gorga up here?
Yes.
Oh snap. Well, that's not good. Okay.
And Cal and Levin. Okay, just making sure. And Haas, you are up next.
Oh man. So this whole turn is just getting down here, right?
Correct.
Okay, I do that.
Alrighty. Sounds good. Okay, so the skeletons definitely rolled significantly better than you guys for whatever reason,
Oh
or
boy.
most of you. But there's also 12 of them, so.
I'm a very tired vampire.
All right. Just make sure I have their stats correct here. I think I do.
No matter what happens, we all blame Lemon.
Listen, friends. I have a lot of excuses.
Wizards.
Okay, so it's going to be actually Skeleton 1 is going to go first here. He's going to try to attack Cal with a natural 20. Starting it off hot. So 24 to hit.
I mean, no, that misses.
And that will do 12 piercing damage.
Owie.
All right, that is his turn. Next up, we have Skeleton 5. Who's going to attack Gorga. And that is going to hit for 3 damage. Just to note, Gorga was already attacked.
How healthy do we think Gorga is like an ogre, right?
Gorga's a large ogre. So
Ogre. So she's pretty healthy, like She could take some
He's-
hits.
He is pretty healthy.
Yeah, he's pretty healthy.
Yes. It's good that we know our roommates. You're just all over the place. All right, Skeleton 9 is going to move up to attack Gorga.
Yeah.
Also going to hit. And that is 5 piercing damage. Gorga.
If Gorga ever looks like she's getting to the point where she's like really on the edge of death, then I'll start to silvery barbs, just so you know.
Sounds good. Skeleton 12 is up. Oh, Haas, you came downstairs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Make sure I've got that right. So you should.
Oh
be-
yeah, I noticed, but then I was like, I'll wait until it's my turn. But I
Yeah.
should probably be attackable.
Skeleton 12 is going to go straight towards its prior master.
Wow.
And that is a 24.
It's
Loses concentration, the spell drops.
And
the
that
way
is
spell
8
works.
8 damage to you.
Okay.
8 piercing damage. Skeleton
I didn't feel great.
10 is up. 10 is also going to come and attack you.
I don't appreciate that.
13.
13 hits.
I mean, oh, shucks. That's 4 piercing damage.
Imagine having an AC that's low.
All right, 3 more skeletons, and then our turn.
Monk. My AC.
I want to play like a super armored
This-
like tank once,
This
just
skeleton
to
up
save
here
this.
is going to attack Gorga.
Yeah.
And
Play like
miss.
a blade singer or a paladin or something. Just be real
Hold
tanky.
on. Last campaign, you played a ultra tank. Your artificer was like,
This
I was-
skeleton's going to go to
He
attack
had like
Levin.
an 18 AC or something. It wasn't that high.
Does a,
Was it-
I can't remember if you said, does a 13 hit?
for me,
Yep.
that hits.
That
I was a
is
battlesmith, not a
7 piercing damage, Levin.
7. Darn it.
blacksmith or whatever the other one is. The super crazy one.
Armorer. You want the armorer, which is like real high.
And
AC
then
all
this
that.
this skeleton here is going to take its turn on Gorga, and it's going to hit Gorga for 5 damage.
I probably should have cast shield this round, but whatever.
Different armor pieces.
So I would have blocked 2 hits.
I see a carve.
It is now Cal. Then it's 2 skeletons. Levin. 2 skeletons. Carve.
Okay. Cal has a bunch of people to help him handle this. Or Levin does. Cal's going to run up to the ones by Gorga. I know that provokes an opportunity attack from the one right next to me.
Yep.
But I do have movement to avoid the other ones.
So the one next to you is going to take an attack. That is a miss.
Yippee. We're just gonna lay into as many of these as we can. Just go with 2 attacks first. With the
Okay.
sword, that is not good. Cal is very exhausted apparently right now. 13 to hit.
Hits.
Okay, that's very good. Yeah, I know. That is 13 points of damage.
How do you want it to look?
Sprints across the ship floor, leaves a couple indents in the floor as he does, because he kind of books it, and goes in with 1 punch and knocks the skull off of the first skeleton.
Oof.
Significantly better on the second attack. That's a 26. And 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage to which one? Keep playing about.
We'll go with the one on the left.
Okay. Your
Then, we'll go with one more attack.
Okay.
15 plus 9 is... No, 15 plus 6. 21 to hit.
Hits.
5 plus 5. 10 points of damage to that left
You
one
want to
again.
look. Yep.
Takes the skull off one, and then goes on this one and breaks his hand through the rib cage and tears its spine out through the front.
We'll do it. Okay. Sounds good. We are on to skeleton 3. It's going to move up to 11.
I don't appreciate this.
It's almost as if this was your doing. So does 16 does hit you, and that is 5 piercing damage. Then we have skeleton 6.
Boy. Carve, you better roll initiative.
Okay. I'm sorry, guys. My computer
This
is.
one,
I need
too.
to go to your computer.
Carve, you don't need to roll initiative. You'll go back at the end of the last one.
Okay, that sounds good.
So that's this one here. Going to attack Gorga. And it's going to hit.
Oh, goodness.
Ooh, for 7 damage. Let me just make sure I'm adding this up. See, give Levin a look on how Gorga's feeling.
Check.
Gorga's not looking great.
Gorga!
Also rebarbs that last attack. And give advantage to Windrin.
Okay. Good. Okay. Gorga's still not looking fantastic, but looks like it. Okay. Then we have Lemon up.
Yeah. Second. Okay. Do I think that thunder damage, do I think that that would do a lot of damage to this ship? Or do I think that that would not have that big of an effect on a ship?
I think that you think let me see here for a second.
I'm thinking the spell Thunder Wave, just so you know.
Thunder Wave specifically.
Yes. Yes. It's a nice little AoE.
Okay. I have an idea, but I don't think you know. You've never really been on a ship, so you're not exactly sure. So
I mean, I've been on a ship for a little while now.
you've been on it, but you haven't cast Thunder Wave on a ship, so you're not exactly sure.
Fine. I will cast slow.
You know, you can still just cast it, right?
Solve the problem you caused with the worst problem.
Hold on.
Cast it once, you find out for next time.
1, 2, 3,
For
4,
science.
5,
Right.
6. Yeah, okay. I'll cast slow. I'll hit the 6 skeletons that are from here up to here. So all these guys are all affected by slow. They need to make wisdom saving throws.
Okay.
DC 15.
Oof. Okay. I'm gonna go in order. Skeleton 1 does not succeed. Oh wait, you said in front of you. Sorry. In a line.
No, all of them. It's a
All of them.
cube. It's a cube.
Okay.
All of these right here. I can only do 6.
Oh, yeah.
6 max.
So skeleton 1 fails.
That guy's not included in the.
Sorry, those 6. Okay. So then I'm just gonna count that as skeleton 2. I'm the DM and I'm gonna do that. Okay, and then Skeleton 3 succeeds. Skeleton 4 succeeds. Skeleton Skeleton 9 fails. This guy fails here. Skeleton, that's actually 10. Skeleton 10 fails. Skeleton 11 fails. It's the next one here. And then skeleton 12 succeeds. So 2, 10, 11 failed.
Only 3 of them failed?
Yep.
Wow, you rolled fantastic.
Yeah, the other ones roll 18s and 19.
Okay. Well, I will run
What was it? Sorry, what was the DC? Sorry, they have a -1.
DC 15.
Yeah, okay. They still succeeded.
Okay, with that, Levin will now take his movement to run over here. And I'll
You're-
take any opportunity attacks that result from that. But just so you know, those who are slowed can't take reactions. So they can't.
Perfect. Which was that guy, and that guy. So 2 opportunity attacks. That's gonna hit.
I'll cast
One.
shield.
Okay.
So that means my AC is 18.
Okay, that still hits for 7 piercing.
Darn it.
And then the next one it's also gonna hit.
Passed an 18.
Yeah, he has a 15 plus 5.
Okay.
So and only 3 damage on that one.
Well, darn.
You having fun there, Levin?
Oh yeah.
Consequences to your actions.
That's your turn. Okay. Skeleton 4 is gonna move up to Cal.
Yippee!
Does a 19 hit.
See, my AC got a magical boost of +7 this round, so no. Yes, it hits.
And that is gonna be 8 piercing damage.
Oh, just so you know, all their movement is halved.
Perfect. Thanks for letting me know. And then Skeleton 2 failed. Just move right there. That's all I can do. Okie dokie. And it is now, also you can't go back there. That's not the ship.
I can't walk up the ship
Oh,
step.
you can walk up the stairs. Yeah, sorry, you can.
Yep.
You're right. Carve, it is your turn. If you want to come down and help fight, you would spend your whole turn getting down here.
Okay. Sorry, for some reason the ship. I don't know.
It's
what's
supposed
going on.
it's supposed to look squished. That's normal.
No, like, okay, is the whole bottom half black?
Yes.
Oh, why is it all black?
Because that's not a part of the ship
This is not the
in this
is
map.
in it, right? Not the top.
It's just this map fit this scenario the best. So I pulled this map.
Wait, so where are you then?
Lebanon is on the stairs headed up, technically speaking.
So are there enemies above or just
No.
below?
Just below.
Oh
These
yeah,
are-
then I'm
these are
definitely
from-
coming down.
These enemies are from Levin's, just a heads up.
Oh, Levin, are these those skeletons that were
Yeah.
rowing?
Yep.
How did you lose control?
We went through a pink fog that made time progress significantly faster than it should have.
Of course. Okay, I mean, of course I'm coming down.
Okay, that's your turn. So we're back up to the top at Windrin.
Wait, can I rage at least and
Yeah.
use my special ability?
You can rage. That's
Okay.
your part of that turn.
Um,
You just can't
and then
getting down there was your.
I know, but like, will my magic here? Let me see what my wild. Okay, so I rolled a 5, which is here. I'm pulling up the thing. Whenever a creature hits me with an attack, the creature takes 1d6 force damage.
Cool.
So
Alright.
never mind. It doesn't.
Windrin, you're up.
All right. I thought I heard that these guys were not that tanky, but I'm not sure what to believe.
They're not.
Oh,
Everything that failed, by the way, Joe, everything that failed, it's against slow. They also have a -2 to their AC.
Oh, okay.
whoops. Nope, that's not how that works. So, okay. Well, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna attack. So with my celestial bow, I'm just gonna select the skeleton. We're gonna keep it vanilla. Not gonna go too crazy here. So 1d8.
He loads 3 and shoots him. Goes through everything.
I mean,
I was gonna say, can you just shoot through the line? Come on, do something.
if I'd have to like probably roll a nat
Doesn't
20 for
If
that.
it was a nat 20 for flavor, I'd maybe allow it.
Yeah, like it has to be a nat 20. Like I have to achieve that though.
It goes through the 2 and then hits the other, or it goes through the 3 and hits the other 2 in the line.
Actually,
Okay.
a line spell would be. This is the one situation where our what's his face's venomous dragon breath would actually like be really good.
Yep. Does on. Oh wow, controls here.
He's playing cards with Jonathan upstairs, so
Does a 19 hit?
it does.
All right, so it's gonna crit, which because I'm keeping it simple, it's just a 13 plus my roll, which is so sad. 14. Oh wait, no, I have to add this.
How do you want it? How do you want it to look?
just,
That's funny.
it just hits him and insert.
That was this guy here.
Where is it? Yeah, insert Lego.
Oh yeah.
Insert Lego like
Yeah.
destroy sound or whatever. Yeah, that's about it. And then I'm gonna target that guy and attack him.
Yep, makes sense.
How loud is it
Oh.
currently underneath this deck?
Does a 13 hit?
It does.
It does. Wow. Okay.
Dude, these
that's-
guys are not that strong.
Bro, my rolls are terrible.
How much health do you
I need you to stop asking questions.
Yeah, not that strong, but Lemon's
That's an
not
unimportant detail.
Yeah.
You get 12 of anything, okay? That's I mean
19 damage.
How do you want it to look?
The same thing. I just hear the bone. Yeah, you just hear the bones fall down. And then I think what I'm gonna do.
does he get Dread Ambusher or not?
No, I don't technically. Because this is
Well,
second
this is your
round.
this is the first round in like that you're actually entering combat.
I think it says first turn of each combat, not like in. So because we had to roll initiative and are in combat, my first turn was me just walking down.
I mean,
This is
So-
how
Yeah.
I'm reading it.
I would count this as your, because I would say this one's your first in combat. That's how I would rule that. Personally.
Yeah, at the start of your first turn of each combat.
yeah. So this is your first turn of this.
Your
combat.
first turn in the game.
Okay. All right. So then.
One more
So then I'll make one additional
Attack.
attack then.
Yep.
And then just the next one down the line here.
This one here?
He's not a skeleton.
Oh, this one here. Got it,
Yeah,
got it.
he has like hair or something, doesn't he? All right. That's a 19 to hit,
It does.
and then wow, nice. So very good roll. It's 26. Oh wait, plus Dread Ambusher. Wait, okay, that's way too much damage.
How do you want it to look?
Same thing. Yeah.
Yep.
We gotta add that sound effect now.
The Lego collapse.
Oh, the Lego, the
Okay.
people teeth.
Yeah. No, like
Yeah,
the Lego
that's
when
great.
when you like
Yeah,
die.
yeah.
When you die, that's great. That's a great one. Okay.
And
Is that
I'm gonna move. Wait, I think I can move.
can't move through that square?
I'll move as far as I can. So I'd have to probably go like, what is it, like this?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
And so it's gonna be 30. I thought I had an extra.
You can bonus action dash if you want to.
I think I'll just chill.
Additionally, you could bonus
Uh,
action hide or bonus action disengage.
Oh, your walking speed increases by 10 feet with
Okay.
Dread Ambusher. So I'll just go
There you go.
there.
Oh, also
Perfect.
you had advantage on your first attack, but I think you hit all 3 attacks, so it doesn't matter.
You killed every single one.
Oh, true. I forgot to do that
Yeah.
too. Maybe that. Oh, hold up.
Well, you still have it. You know, no, you didn't use it. You didn't use it,
Oh,
so you
oh.
can still use it now because you didn't use
Okay.
it on any of those attacks. So
Yeah, I'll try to get that nat 20 to see if I can get two.
yeah, get 2 and 1.
Haas, you are up. Also, did Wargo come downstairs with you, or no?
Sure, why not? Let's do it.
Just want to make sure.
I didn't pull his up, so I gotta do that quick. That just takes.
Also, did Gorga get an attack?
Gorga did not. Actually, I was gonna stop Haas for Gorga to attack. Gorga taking. All of a sudden, butcher knife comes out. Gorga's pocket.
Gorga!
Gorga misses. Gorga is not feeling great.
Oh no.
All right, Haas, now you're up.
Okay. So Haas is going to turn into a bear and then move next to these guys. And then I'm assuming I can move and then do the multi-attack if that's what it says in the actions, right?
Correct.
Okay. So that is a 23 and a 10.
The 23 hits, 10 does not hit.
If that's a guy who failed, his -2.
I guess I was assuming you were choosing the first as the 23, the second as a 10. I wasn't sure.
Yep, that
Okay,
works.
then correct. The first one hits, second one is not.
Okay, and that's just 8 points
Okay.
of damage. And then Wargo sees bones and he's hungry, so he's gonna go ahead and try to get these guys. Oh, sorry, I don't remember where to see the 13.
Hits.
Sweet. 2, 6. Oh, that's 11.
11. Holy cow. That hurts that skeleton, but he is barely hanging on by a bone.
So he has to roll a DC 13 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Okay. He fails
Sweet.
as Wargo rips his legs off. He is now prone on the ground. Okay, so your turn?
Yep.
In that case, skeleton 1 is now on the ground. He's going to get up as he's staring right at Wargo. And he's going to miss Wargo. Afraid of getting gnawed on. Then next up we have a couple skeletons here. Oh, hold on. I did not delete the skeletons that got destroyed. We don't have as many skeletons anymore. Okay, this skeleton's going to go and attack Gorga for a natural 20. This will take Gorga out.
Gorga!
Unless someone's silvery barbs in it, they can reach.
I already used shield. Can't silvery barbs.
These things don't have blood, so I can't affect them with a blood maledict. Yeah.
Correct. All right, so that will knock Gorga out on the ground. Okay, then we go to skeleton here, who's going to attack Cal.
Do it.
Does a 23 hit.
I don't know how to answer that question. Yes.
All right, and that is 7 points of damage.
Why can't I get any of the like 3s and 4s, you know?
Cal, you're up. And we have
Cal's
2
up.
skeletons and then Levin up. So
Well, first things first, punch the one that's currently behind me to my left.
got it.
Well, not punch, go with the sword, but yeah, whatever. The point still stands. 21 to hit.
Yes.
For 12 points of damage.
All right. How do you want it to look?
I have a new toy.
Ah, there you go. That's it.
Yes.
That's so good.
Okay.
All right. Anything else?
Running up here just so I make sure I can try and get all of their attention and attack more of them.
All righty.
First one on the right.
Okay.
25 to hit.
Hits.
6 plus 8 is 14 points of damage with the sword.
How do you want it to look?
We're just gonna go over here and we're gonna. It's gonna hit and it's gonna collapse on the floor.
There you go.
And flurry of blows, so I can get 2 more attacks off here. Oh wait, that yeah, key point. Use one of those. Okay. Oof. I'm assuming an 11 misses.
11 misses.
Rip. How about a 13?
Hits.
Okay, I'll go for the one on the right.
Okay. That's one that knocked Gorga down, so.
Gorga! 10 points of damage.
Okay. 10 points of damage. Not looking great.
Yeah. Alrighty,
Okay.
that's my turn.
All right, we go down to this skeleton here, which is going to attack Haas, or what it thinks is a bear. Going to miss, almost guaranteed.
It's only 12. AC.
Yep,
Okay.
missed. Then we go to this one here. Who's going to attack Cal
Do it.
and miss.
Yippee.
11 on you.
I'm going to Toll the Dead, the one that Cal injured. Make a wisdom saving throw.
This one here.
Yep.
You can reach.
Yep, I have to move. I will move up to get in range. So to here.
Wisdom saving throw. Rolled and 9.
Fails. It takes. Oh, come on.
Did you ask if it was missing hit points or not?
The one on the
It
attack
is
just did
because
10
he
damage
hit
to
it once. 6 damage.
How do you want it to look?
I will just like pull the magic out of it, pull the necromantic magic out of it, and then send it into Gorga
Ooh.
to heal her 3 hit points.
As you see this orange magic getting sucked out of this skeleton and thrust into Gorga, lifeless body. Here's Gorga.
I could animate her as a corpse for us. Just saying.
That's working well for you guys, so you could.
But instead, I will heal her. Or him. I keep calling her her. It's a him.
Just in case you need a reminder of what Gorga looks like. Got a full beard, so could be a her. You never know how ogres, are. All right. Anything else?
Can you erase it off the screen since it's dead?
Sure. I suppose I can do that.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
I will run back up the stairs. Actually, I will stay just down far enough where I can peek my head down and look.
Okay.
So I can see stuff.
Sounds good. And then we have skeleton here to go. Hold on. Yes. Okay. Who's going to attack this bear as well? 15
That hits.
or 8 points of damage.
All right.
Okay. And to our friend Caravaggio.
I guess I should probably just. Well, here, can I run there, and then I can attack both those guys? Yeah, I'm gonna run there. Okay, I'll attack. This one first. Oh, here. That is a. Oh, I'm gonna. Well, here. Sorry, reckless attack. And that is. Sorry, let me go to my. 27.
27 hits.
Barbarians, people, barbarians.
15 damage.
15 damage. That one is a goner.
Hey, yes. There, we need that. Okay, and now I'm gonna attack the other one. 23.
Yes.
$17 damage.
That one is also a goner.
Ah!
Yikes.
Multi-kill.
Basically, I just took my maul and went and just wiped them both out.
Does Gorga get an attack?
First, oh yes. So after Carve would be Gorga. Gorga, after going down, is actually going to run
Sure.
over here.
Nice.
And going to provoke an opportunity attack. Gorga is not looking great, but alive.
Oh,
She didn't disengage from the
points.
skeleton to run away.
He just ran away.
why do you keep saying she?
I don't know.
It's
His
Knowles
Gorga ends
and
in an
Knowles
A,
all
and so
over
he's
again.
automatically. Yeah.
No?
Windrin, back to the top. Got a lot of work
Alright.
cut out for you.
I'm going to.
Take the shot through, Cal. I dare you.
I'm going to. How many
I
other
can dodge
left?
it.
Oh, not that many. I'm gonna walk up here and cast Cure Wounds on Gorga at
9th level.
no.
Actually,
I'll do it.
10th
I'll do it at a level 2. Oh, I need more dice. So that's pretty much it.
All right, how much health is that?
Hold on. Trying to...
And then Haas, you're up.
Really? Oh, here we go.
You're muted, Huss.
Sorry, were you saying I'm up right now, Joe?
Yeah, he's
Okay.
just giving me the dice roll. So feel free to go.
Okay.
Oh, what do I add to this? My spell attack?
No, your spell ability modifier, so it's probably going to be 2.
Can I start with Wargo?
I only see a.
Yeah, you can.
There's no 2 on my app.
No, it's what's your wisdom score?
Ah, 2. Yes.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Joe, total of 13.
Okay,
Hey,
Wargo's looking.
that's what Wargo just rolled to hit.
That hits. Wargo.
Sweet.
Nice.
Guys, we had got a lot of 13s this fight.
Yeah,
And that's
just
7
hitting.
damage.
Lucky
7.
number.
Kills this thing, and as Wargo attacks it, Wargo is just so hungry, hasn't feasted for a while, that the bones are just almost becoming just dust as Wargo's just chomping on these things.
No!
He's done fighting it and he's just eating that.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna move up 40 feet, which is a bear's movement,
Look at
and
that.
attack this guy. Sorry, I was just confirming that's actually true. It is. Oh
Making it
man,
up.
a natural 2 and a natural 19. That's kind of funny. Oh
The
no, I'm sorry.
natural,
Sorry, I was rolling 2 because of multi-attack, so 1 hits and 1 doesn't.
the
Yeah.
one does hit.
Sorry, for a second there I was like, wait, why did I just roll 2 dice? Oh man, 1 on a d8, so 6.
6. That will do it.
Sweet. Crushing the skull
That's it.
and the teeth.
Kill them
Hey, we need that intact.
Well, most of them.
I don't have a lot of options as a bear for
That's true.
describing kills, so
Sure.
I carefully deconstruct it.
Yeah. To match Wargo's intensity, the bear
Yeah.
also starts gnawing on the bones.
Yeah. So, oh, sorry, I get caught up.
DM,
Yes.
how bloodied is Gorgo looking right now?
Not as before Windrin healed him, he was looking pretty rough.
Nuts.
Now he's looking closer to half, but not quite half.
Okie doke.
But pretty bloody.
Cal is gonna just
some
walk
blood.
as far as
Yeah.
he can away while covering his mouth.
It's fair.
He's drooling a little bit.
Oh, we went right for a Wargo, I see.
Yeah, and then he walks right up to Lebanon, who is not bloodied, but definitely. Well, am I bloodied? Hold on.
You'd be fairly.
I think I am bloodied. I'm just bloodied.
Yeah.
I am going to attempt to walk past you and just get out of here. Like,
Well,
get
I feel like
somewhere
I
away
would
from you
know-
guys.
I feel
I
like I
want
would
you.
know.
If Leban's not going to offer, I want you to make a saving throw walking past.
Yeah, if I walk past and I notice that he's salivating, I'll just say like, yeah, I can give you some of my blood.
Yeah, I mean,
Otherwise-
we're all-
Yeah.
How far away are we from an island from One Eye right now?
You guys don't know. You just
Okay.
came out, right?
Just
Yeah,
give me a little bit. I just
yeah,
need to hold. I need to hold out till we get to an island so I can get some animals, get something.
I turn my back to him, cut my hand, take out a vial, get some blood into the vial, and then hand him the vial.
Yep. I'm gonna run up to the crow's nest and I'm gonna drink it.
All right. Perfect. Sounds good. It'll help. I mean, it definitely helps. I mean, it's like an immediate relievant, or that exhaustion point for today.
Yep. So one.
Do you, was it enough blood to make me lose maximum hit points? Or are we gonna say it was not enough blood?
What are you at?
For hit points?
Yeah.
23 out of 46.
Yeah. No.
In fact, honestly, I probably don't even cut my hand. I probably just have a wound open that I can just put the vial in get some blood quick.
As
dramatic
going
there.
past, Cal's also gonna like tap you on the shoulder and be like, "Careful with the skellies next time."
He takes a deep breath and then decides not to comment.
Okay, so that ends combat for you guys. Again, a couple things that you notice as you were coming out of the fog is for those of you that were up top, it is a sunny day now, whereas when those that were underneath, Cal and Levin. So Cal, as you come out, like you have your vial, but it's all. I mean, it is. Before you get up there, you're like, this day could not get any worse. It's so bright up here.
I'm heading to the captain's quarters.
There you go. Just a terrible day. And to the rest of you, it's just so weird that you went into the fog in 15 minutes. It was, it was dark in 15 minutes. You come out and it's what appears to be midday, sun up in the sky. As you hear Fenris and Jonathan from up above, there's ships. We see ships.
It's not what I wanted.
I'm sure it's nothing.
And as some of you come up, you do see some ships, but they seem to be farther away, and it doesn't appear that they are coming closer. So, that being said, if somebody wants to try to roll either a history or an insight check while looking at the map to kind of see where you guys are, see if you can determine that. Feel free to do so. If someone wants to help him or if someone wants to roll separately, you can.
Did Captain Alcoholic tell us?
I don't think he knows these
No,
waters
he doesn't
very
know his
much.
location. But I thought, didn't I study tides and stuff when I was at the library? Do I get any bonuses on this roll from that?
Not on this roll, just because you just came out of the fog, you fought a skeleton, you're not at full health, so no advantage.
Sure. You said history would work?
History would work. Or you could help him carve if you want.
I can help.
Okay. There you
With
go.
my astute sailing brain.
Yeah, there you go. Now you can get advantage.
Okay. 22.
22. As you recall the study of the waves and the oceans of lush shores, you think you have a decent gauge on where you all are at. And so the other day, as you came from here and you were going through all those ships, and you ran into the dragon turtle, you went through the fog, but kind of got turned around a little bit in there. It felt like you were going straight. But even for that away May, it just seemed to be a challenge. And so you guys are currently over here.
Hey, Amazonia!
No.
Amazonia!
No.
Just saying.
No.
Wait, Joe, can you mark it again?
Keep Levin away from that
there it is.
island.
Back. Yeah, thank you.
Why does he want to go to Amazonia?
Okay.
You believe that One-Eyed Isle would be roughly
Death by snoo snoo is an appropriate phrase.
a day
I
and a
believe
half
death by
travel
snoo
from
snoo is
here,
an appropriate phrase.
bordering on 2.
What about Amazonia? It's like what?
We're not
Amazonia
going.
would be a day. Yep.
Just saying. Might
Our
as well get out
course
of the
is
way.
set.
We need to get to fungi for one thing, because we got to get
Okay.
that deal.
I was just thinking swap out One-Eyed Isle with Amazonia since we're already here. But
We're not already here. We're still a day away.
okay. Fair enough.
Oh, there's some fine-looking turtle women on this island.
I mean, there's fine-looking women. I don't know about turtle women. Also, they might just.
Then I'm not interested.
I think first of all, I think you're looking up here, and also, don't you have a family car back home?
Just a girlfriend.
That's so far away, though.
Just a girlfriend.
That's
I
fair.
left that life back on Poolip.
I have love for her, but my life, my love, and my lady is the sea.
Okay, so you guys determine you're headed to One-Eyed Isle. Can someone roll me a d6? See how this day's travel.
I got it.
Okay.
Oh, no, it looks like Carv's got it. What you got, Carv?
I would say carve.
A
Yeah,
5.
carve.
A 5.
More time traveling fog.
I hope not.
All right. Safe travel finds you. This next day and a half are yours.
Do I get a long rest?
You can take a long rest.
Let's go.
You can have conversations with each other. Again, looking over any of the items you have as you get ready and on your way to One Eye Isle. You can review the note that you found. If you would like, or discuss that as well. The day is yours.
Where's that note?
Did my second upload to that Facebook?
Yes, it did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was weird. It looked good, but then when I clicked on it, it was not there. So I don't know what happened.
Free us from do I Eclipse.
I think we were talking about it being Cyclops, but that was a
Yeah.
long time ago.
One eye clops, I think, is what the note is trying to say. But
Win is gonna talk to Cal
okay,
and inquire about this salivation.
I have a mask
and,
on. It wouldn't have been very obvious.
I'm a monster
wait.
hunter, bro.
You have a mask?
Yes.
I'm gonna
look at my
know.
picture. Like my character picture.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's yeah. Anyway, in any case,
Yeah.
Wayne is gonna inquire about it.
Yeah.
To see,
Yeah.
like what.
You didn't know?
Say what?
I'm pretty sure I've chomped down on people right in front of your face before.
Yeah, don't we all know that he's a vampire? I thought we all did.
I think so.
Yeah, but like, what, like your. I guess like what your like if we need to like if my main question is like if you need like fresh blood every so often because we should like
Yeah.
hunt
You
for
just
that
want the
pretty much.
details. You just want the
Oh
details.
yeah.
Because then I
usually
mean
it's about,
does this make you stronger? Is there a certain type of blood that makes you stronger? I don't know.
Sometimes I don't know the specifics, but there's blood that I've gotten my hands on that has pushed me past my limits before. I don't know exactly what kind of blood it is because I've never really been able to repeat that completely. I get a little bit stronger every time I get blood, but nothing to that massive extent.
Okay. Interesting. Okay.
Generally speaking, I can go about a week or so without anything. That fog really messed. I feel like I got accelerated or something.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
Any other?
Interesting. Okay. Yeah.
I'm
Just
happy
curious.
you're just not trying to hunt me, I guess. I would have had to kill you.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, I want to make sure I don't have to hunt you. That's what I'm gonna try to, make sure to do.
Whoa.
Whoa!
That's quite a bit of swaying. Okay.
Sorry,
Yeah.
the ship hit some glitches.
Wasn't that noise kind of weird when those skeletons dropped? I've never heard anything like that. Is that just how necromantic skeletons are?
The next day, if we have a day and a half, the next day, Leben will reassemble the skeletons painstakingly, bone by bone, find them, collect them, and I think I don't think he's actually gonna. He'll go up and talk to Haas quick.
Mm-hmm.
I will say, Levin, make a insight check for me quick.
Sure. 14.
14. You think that if you set these guys to row, you might be able to cut that half day down a little bit.
Yeah. Don't.
If you do that, Wayne is going to be watching these guys.
Yeah.
You better believe
Hell
it.
as well. Honestly.
Carve might go down there too.
Yeah. Actually, I'm going to talk
need
to.
to
I'm
steer
going
the
to talk
ship.
to.
So no one's driving the ship. That's fine. That's fine.
I'm going to talk to.
I thought alcoholic could
Yeah,
drive by himself, right?
Yeah, Captain Alcoholic.
Okay.
Lemon will talk to Haas and Carve at the same time.
Okay.
And he'll just yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so he'll just ask. He'll just say like, so I've got a little bit of a dilemma. We've got the skeletons now. Assuming we don't hit a pink mist again. That was a bit of an anomaly that caused some issues, as I'm sure you can tell. I can use up all of my spell slots or my remaining magical energy, some of my high-powered magical energy, for the day, and I can bring them back to get us to One Eye Isle faster. But then I would be out of magical energy for my health. Leave Joe, unless you want to say that there'll be enough time for me to use all the spells and then take a long rest before we get there.
I think if you used it all now,
Mm-hmm.
you could have a long rest before
Before we
officially
arrive.
landing. Yeah.
Okay. But the only problem is if we hit another anomaly, obviously that causes time shenanigans, then these guys will be free.
I mean, I can refresh a few spell slots. I don't know how many. It might depend on how I'm feeling. AKA, I got to roll for it, but
yeah,
I don't know. I will at least be able to do 3. I think.
Yeah.
Because I can do it 3 times, and it's 1, 2, or 3 each time.
Maybe the next time we see fog, we can. Can you dispel that?
The way that it works is once I give the soul energy back into the bodies, they're self-functioning at that point. Now, what I was thinking is maybe if we just got some
If you did hit some danger, you could just like tell them to jump into the sea or something, right?
That's correct. Before anything, or we could just manacle them, or
Yeah, I was gonna say, can we lock the door they're in, and then even if they turn on
Yes.
us, it's like, well, they're just clattering around down there. It's not
the
like
other
they
the
have
other
to-
option is if we have enough time, which we would only need a couple of minutes, while they're still under my control, we can kill them without them attacking us back. So we could just destroy them.
Yeah,
Yep.
if we see fog, Carve goes down there and just goes rages for.
Yeah. Well, we want to keep them intact. You would just need to remove the head, and they
got it.
would. But
Forcibly, got it.
yes. But so are you guys okay with me
Yeah, that makes sense.
bring them back up? If we run into anything today, I will be significantly weaker. Obviously, with Carve's help, maybe I could. And we have the crystal, of course. But we okay with this?
Yeah, we're a big team. We can deal with.
Yeah.
Gorga comes over. That really hurt. I don't know if I can. How am I supposed to prep food if those things are attacking me all the time?
I mean, it was one time.
Yeah.
Say that for you. You didn't go down, get hurt.
It was
Well-
it was one time because of the fog. In the future, we'll restrain them, and this won't be a problem again.
Okay.
I can stand guard to make sure they don't get to you, Gorga.
I can help out with that too.
I'm gonna go sleep. Lunch is lunch, or I think lunch ready.
Yippee.
Thank you.
Thanks, Gorga.
Thank you.
Thank
Does
you,
Gorga
Gorga.
need more health?
Gorga's gonna sleep it off.
Can someone give him a
Okay.
good berry?
Gorga needs a
Gorga.
bonus.
I
would just-
will.
Yeah.
I
He's
will
fine.
pay Gorga an extra. How much does she get paid a month?
He-
He
Oh, boy, why don't you?
guys.
He literally was just talking like.
Something in my subconscious is just. I don't know.
Gorga, I'd have to look it up again. I just looked it up last session. Really, Carve should know, or I'm just gonna start charging like crazy.
Thought we just.
Is it like 2 gold a month? I feel like it's like 2 gold a month. Yeah, I'll
That sounds right.
5 because Gorga's a really well-renowned chef.
Yeah.
5. Okay,
What
I'll
are they doing here? I almost said she.
I'll pay him 10 gold for their troubles, for danger pay. Like
Ooh,
he,
for hazard pay.
yeah,
They're
hazard pay.
gonna want to get in trouble more often. You don't.
Well, what I'll say is like after she wakes up, he wakes up. After he
Here
wakes
we go again.
after he wakes up, Levin would have a conversation with him and say like, listen, I understand that being chef on the ship, you didn't expect to be in combat as much, and so I'm sorry that that's what ended up happening. And you know kind of give an apology and say, here's some extra pay for your troubles. I know you kind of went above and beyond what's normally expected of you, so I just make sure that everything is
The hush money.
This is the next day or before Gorga goes to nap.
after she naps.
After he naps.
He naps.
Yeah, he's just gonna be like, oh, thank you so much. This is really kind of you. Sorry about your food yesterday at lunch. Then
No problem. No
Yeah.
problem. No problem. Corey.
Wait, what?
Wait, what-
what
what
was
happened
what
at
was up with the
lunch?
food yesterday at lunch?
Hold on, I got a problem.
Wait, we're still yesterday at lunch. We haven't gone to the future yet. Wait, what? What? Huh?
Yeah, he said lunch was ready. What the heck did he do to our lunch?
Sorry, I killed everyone.
that was the next day. So you don't know that conversation didn't happen yet. Gorga's sleeping.
Carv doesn't want to eat the food. He's not hungry.
Carv doesn't know.
I mean,
All
I don't
appearances,
need
it looks
to
like
eat
everyone
it,
has
so.
a very hearty breakfast. Leban's just seems to be a bit less food in general. It's like not the
okay.
normal portions of everybody else.
Okay.
Instead of 2 slices of meat, Leban's got like a half slice. Like almost looks like Leban's getting put on a diet.
Did Cal
No.
get made food?
No, Cal's not
Okay.
getting made food.
I'm just like, okay.
Leban preps Cal's food, I think. So. All right. Any other conversations that you would all
I
like to
mean,
have, or
Cal's,
any
Cal's thinking
scolding?
about
Or...
branching out on his menu.
I guess. Let's see. What time are we ending tonight?
10.
Okay. We can continue on. I might text some people between this session and next session so we can stay on track time wise.
Sounds good. Alrighty. So, as you slowly but surely make your way,
Making our way.
a day's travel, get some good rest, especially with the rowing down below, going
Do we
pretty
get
fast.
a long
with
rest?
the clear skies. Well, are you guys resting down there? Or are you watching the skeletons? Taking a
I think we
I'm
can
not
watch
watching.
in shifts.
I'm watching the skeletons.
Well,
Yeah.
shouldn't we be? Well, I mean, unless
I'm
we
gonna
hit a
sleep.
fog, we're good, right?
Lebanon is resting. Lebanon is.
I took damage in that fight. I need to sleep.
You need healing?
Yeah?
I can heal you if you need more healing.
I mean, I could just take a short rest. I don't need to take a long
It's also
rest.
it is daytime. So typically, if you know, Cal typically sleeps during the
Yeah.
day as well. So
I'm
Okay.
asleep during the day. I'm
All
out.
right.
I can watch him during the night. You can watch him for now.
Okay, sounds good.
that allows you all to get a good rest right before you reach One-Eyed Isle. Need someone else to roll me a d6, please.
Yippee! I'm rolling. Well, rest in peace. That's 2.
All right, you come close to One-Eyed Isle, and you see it's very rocky and hilly land. What appears ahead, but you think you could find a spot to park and row closer to shore to land if you would like.
Let's pull her on over. Are we
trust
fine
our-
parking? I'm fine
try-
parking and going on.
I trust our helmsman, our captain. I trust our carve.
That's right. You better trust me.
Trust you on the ocean.
So as you hit
There we
the
go.
24-hour mark, anything you
Alright.
want to do, Lebanon, before you get off the ship?
Yep. I will recast. So we've got 10 skeletons.
Yep.
10
And a half,
skeletons up.
but
Okay.
can't really do much there.
I will recast. Let me quick calculate how many spell slots I need to do that in order to keep them up. We can continue. I'll just mark
Okay.
them.
All right. You come upon One-Eyed Isle, which, from your readings at the College of Knowledge, Knowledge Isle, it's ruled by a society of massive cyclops, each a towering one-eyed giant. The island's prosperity is not necessarily tied to magic, but to a large, thriving population of sheep, whose wool is renowned for its quality and used for trade goods with distant lands. The Cyclops have long ruled this island, relying on the sheep food and trade for comfort. However, despite their massive size and strength, the Cyclops are not the only one tending to the sheep, and instead have a long-standing arrangement with tribes of Goliath, powerful humanoid, stone-like skin, great strength to manage these flocks. And they've lived here, the Goliaths have lived here also for generations, that are deeply intertwined with the island's economy and its customs. They protect the sheep, move them across the island's steep hills and valleys, and ensure that the flocks are safe from predators. They also seem to play a vital role in maintaining order among the Cyclops. Their relationship is complex, as the Goliaths are both servants and warriors for the Cyclops. So, the Goliath, though respected, have always had to serve the Cyclops in exchange for land and resources, and they've lived with harmony on this land. What you have from your readings in the books. Oh,
You said the primary export is sheep.
Yep.
Wool.
wool.
Does it said like if there are cities, if there's a city on one isle, or are they just like nomadic villages, or does
It
it say
didn't
anything like
say.
that?
The
Okay.
book
Did
doesn't
it say any? Do we have any idea if they're like gonna attack us on sight, or are they gonna be like friendly to outsiders coming onto the island?
Doesn't say.
Can I
You
bring
haven't
ward?
the slightest.
Time to
Can you
get
add
them
ward,
drunk
too?
and poke their eyes out.
Well,
we're
okay,
going-
if they're exporting sheep,
You have to
then they have to have some contact with the outside world. We could pretend no one have weapons on you and just pretend like we're sheep buyers.
I never have weapons on me.
They just say pretend to be sheep.
Neither do I.
So for
but-
these weapons,
These
you
two
got
guns.
yeah.
I never have weapons except for a 3D printed ghost gun.
And as you make your way to the island, the salty breeze kind of sweeps over the coastline, kind of carrying like the faintest echo of what's that word? That bleeding. That kind of resonates like a whisper, and the bleeding kind of grows louder and louder as you get closer and closer to the grassy area as you're ready to climb up these step forward up these hills.
Well, I can go take a look first. If
Yeah, Leben will attempt to call his familiar out of the pocket dimension. I got a natural 20 on the D20.
Oh, it comes. It's there.
Okay. As a crow. And he will grab on to Carve, or yeah, to Cal, and then he'll go into the vision of the crow and just take a look-see Lou from up above.
can you find me a sheep that's separated from everybody?
We can buy you a sheep.
Yeah.
As your crow, flies up, you see them now, dozens, thousands of sheep, and in fact, some appear to just have been recently slaughtered, just annihilated, spread across what was some green grass. Now is covered with like a red lake. It seems very odd, as if this like a large creature did this or something.
Anyone have a straw?
It doesn't look like it was done from your understanding, it wouldn't look like it was done by butchers or done by groups of people that were just eating the sheep to eat the sheep or clean the sheep. Like this was, some looks like they were just eating. There's extra blood without bodies, and then some look like it was just for sport.
Hmm.
Levin will relay this to the group, tell them what's coming up ahead. He will stay in the crow's vision, but he'll definitely let Windrin know and the whole group know that, like, hey, it might be, we don't know what's around, like, be ready, basically.
Right. Windrin is gonna take the flight to try to
Mm.
see.
Yeah, I mean, Windrin, you see very similar, especially for you as a monster hunter. This seems like something that a predator that maybe had its fill and then was just doing some extra, having some extra fun.
Okay.
Doesn't
Cow.
necessarily seem like it would be more of a humanoid type of thing to do.
Or sorry, not cow. Levin. Do you see? Because I can't talk to Win right now. Levin, do you see any like? Shoot, what were they called? The Cyclops or the other things? Their
Goliath?
servants?
Goliath.
Goliath.
So you see, it seems like a very long island, where it's just a massive valley down the middle of this island. In fact, if you remember looking at the map too, it seems like a skinnier oval shaped island that you anticipate if there is some type of port, it would probably be on one side or the other, or if there was a village, you'd probably have to travel in a bit of ways, or maybe a couple days in.
Okay,
I think let's investigate that site more closely. Maybe there's tracks.
I agree.
I think Wargo
Tracks.
could
That's
use
what I need to go
a
there
snack.
for.
Is there
As
go ahead.
as Wargo starts to pick up this scent, Hoth, I'm gonna need you to make an animal handling check.
Oh man. Oh god. Sorry, I moved away from my character.
You guys say my pet's
Where's the
problem.
leash? Where's the leash? My pet's out.
We're all going the same. 15.
15. Okay. As Wargo reaches the end of the leash you have him on, you kind of pull back, but he really wants to go towards this smell relentlessly.
Win is
I mean, that's where we're going. So
I'll take note of this. Yeah.
I'm gonna try to slow him down a bit and keep.
Yeah. The key thing I'm worried about is are there other living things other than sheep around? That's
It
the
appears that there's only sheep. From
Okay.
both of your eyes in the sky, there's only sheep around. There's nothing else. And as far as tracks, you see no tracks leading up to these sheep, but you definitely see tracks headed back towards the water from this onslaught of sheep.
Levin will focus on he'll move out of his crow's vision and tell the crow, like, if you see anything other than sheep approaching, give a caw. And then he will, assuming that the team is with him, he's not going to go by himself, but assuming the team is with him, he'll approach one of the dead sheep and maybe not do a full dissection at this time, but do a medical examination to see cause of death, time of death, things like that.
Yeah, it looks much like described, just an onslaught from some type of creature, ripped in half. I mean, some sheep's heads look like they're ripped off, not nicely sawed, just bitten or
Bitten,
just
ripped off.
shredded, right?
Does it-
Something that whatever did it
Shredded lamb.
had to have had quite a bit of
Tasty.
force to do
So,
this.
Very
Okay.
strong. What about like length of claw? Like if I see like claw marks inside of a sheep, like how big are we talking here?
We're
for,
talking
like-
pretty large size claws, bigger than a bear
Okay,
size
so
claws, and
okay.
not the size of what you saw from the dragon turtle, right? But more that would have done way more damage on this.
Yeah. Okay.
This island.
Okay.
But you would assume that whatever creature this was is a skilled predator.
Okay. Size of the footprints and shape of the footprints.
I would say size of the footprints would be. Hold on, let me look up the thing here quick.
How many sheep?
Currently, it looks between like 1 and 2 feet long and roughly 1 to 1.5 feet wide.
The predator?
The claw
Oh,
marks
oh,
or
uh,
the footprints.
the footprints. Snap. Okay. Yikes.
Cal's gonna start
It looks
sipping.
like so. Some sheep look like it was gnawed on a little bit to rip apart. Some sheep look like they were just snapped in half. So again, some sheep have very deep claw marks. And as far as the wool, I mean, there's a lot of torn wool, red. I mean, at one side you're looking at all this white sheep nearby, and on the other side it just looks like a pool of red. Just, I would
I
say
mean-
probably you would estimate about 30 sheep gone.
I don't think we need to think about this much more. Let's go find the monster that did this and mess them up.
But can we get paid for
You
it?
believe they're in the water, the monster that did this and went towards the water.
Didn't we get the? Wait, or is that from Amazonia? Where's that note from?
The one that I sent? I think we found that in a bottle on a shore.
In fact, Haas did pull it out of a bottle in real life.
And what does it say again?
Free us from Iclops? Something like that? Do one? I don't know. You have to look at the picture because it's like,
The picture's on the messenger chat.
yeah.
FRE free UZ FRM.
Us from. That's what that.
Right.
I mean, that sounds like a Goliath. I mean, I ain't no genius, but
From do I slips.
Nice.
Yeah, I wonder if it says free us
it's
from.
from the one-eye Cyclops.
What
Come
if it
on,
says
guys.
From
I mean,
the,
I have the least intelligence here, but I say let's go kill this thing, and the Goliaths will be indebted to us, and then we get their sheep, or we'll get some sheep.
wondering what do you think are our prospects on killing this thing? You have any ideas on what this thing could be?
Oh, Wendrin, you have an idea. You think you know.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yep.
This is it?
You think.
Oh,
Is this a
yeah,
trap?
because it would be a quadruped type of creature with a lot of biting power.
Is this a
Oh,
trap?
wow.
Oh,
I think I know what this is, yes.
What is it?
This is possibly, very likely the Tarask.
Okay.
Is that accurate, Dungeon Master?
You asked him, not me.
Oh, I was, yeah.
True.
Oh, I was
I mean,
actually
how
gonna
hard
take a
is a
look.
Tarask to be?
Fully grown, very, very, very difficult.
Okay, it's been like what, a
This one
week?
should still be relatively young.
Yeah.
The thing is, the Trask would literally have had to outrun us underneath the water and have to beeline it directly to this island to get here before we did.
Stranger things have happened. Maybe it went through that pink
took a while.
fog. Huh?
No, timing wise, it makes. Oh, I see. Because it
Do
is.
the-
Well, when is what is how
You
how
don't know
dry?
if you don't know if the fog is underneath the water or not.
We
That
How
fog
dry
thing
is
messed
the
up with our
blood?
time.
It's fairly dry. I mean, there's
It's not
blood
like
that's
it's
not pooled up. It's thicker,
yeah.
but it's
so
not.
like
It's not like just fresh.
right. Yeah. So it's probably like
Well, I did
probably
a
like
medical
a day
exam.
ago or whatever.
I did a medical examination on them.
Oh yeah,
How
yeah.
long ago?
You would assume probably 4 days ago.
Oh, so
roughly.
even longer. Okay, 4 days ago.
Wow. Guy, I really don't think it's the Trask. At least not the Trask we let go. 4 days? That's they would have had to have teleported over
No.
to get here.
I mean, it
No.
might be fast, right? I mean, if it's
Our
Didn't we get pushed around and go like weird ways?
Yes,
beeline.
but
Not
also
not that crazy.
it left while the ship was headed towards us to pick us up.
But that was on the upper side of Pirates Cove. The ship was headed around the top side of Pirates
All I'm
Cove.
saying is that
The
pink
ship went around the
fog,
bottom side of Pirates Cove, just for
bro.
reference.
The pink fog ruined all things of time. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be retconned into this thing.
Even if you assume that
Even if it couldn't have
took
happened.
the Trask 1 week to get here, it could have if you let's say it took a week to get here, it could have done that. Like we didn't immediately travel. Like
Let's go get that Tarrasque,
there was time
boys.
that like transpired. Like
I mean, it took us what, 3 days?
Hold on.
We don't
Because you guys
know how much it took
had
us.
time. Because you guys had time and there was night, stars, moon. You guys believe you were in the fog for a week and a half.
Whoa. Oh, well, it's definitely time. Never
I
mind.
mean,
Okay.
let's go get the.
yeah.
Let's murderize them.
And yeah, regardless, Ricky, it's when
So because of that,
yeah.
it's the total time it took you to get to the total. This is just rough. I'm not saying it is the Trask. That's just what Windrin thinks it is. The total time it took you to get here from Pirates Cove has been 2 weeks' time because of sailing around. Then you guys went back that way, and then sailing over. So that's a week and a half total time so far.
Yeah. Also, if you like, yeah, it's to me it makes sense. Like, yeah, this could be the Tarrasque. If it's not the Tarrasque, then my guess is some like
I
some
assume
quadruped monster with yeah.
DM. Well, Tarrasques walk on 2 legs.
Yes, but they do. I mean, they have 4. Like, well, I guess they have arms
They have-
and legs. Then
Yeah,
there you
they have
go.
arms and legs. They walk on
Yeah.
2. Does the tracks? Because
Yeah.
does Win? I don't know. I guess. Is there anything
Like,
in the
check
text
the
that would
tracks.
suggest that it's not a Tarrasque?
Yeah, I mean, so it's tough to fully gauge out. It looks like sometimes there were 2, sometimes there, if it's eating, there was 4. There's definitely enough footprints that at some point there was four footprints. You also know there's a lot of things in this world that it could be.
Yeah.
I was thinking more shape of foot than anything
Sure,
else.
more dragon-esque, more wyvern, Tarrasque,
That type.
broad creature-esque. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But there could be I mean, it could also be a new monster, which
So-
I mean
so
is
more than-
exciting.
More than 3 toes.
More than 3 toes.
All right.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. Win is down to take on this monster.
Let's murderize them.
All right. So where are you guys going? Are you going to travel across some of this island to go see, or travel to what you think maybe the middle is? Would be where probably if there was a village, the village is, or you guys head back to your boat. What are you guys doing?
Don't really have multiple days to spare here,
I think
or at least
city,
a
right?
large amount of days.
Damien, you kind of cut in and out there. You might want to restart that.
Oh, I don't think we have like a multiple days of travel that we can afford to spend here. But do we want to wait at the boat and see if something shows up here again?
Yeah.
Why do we want to meet this thing? Just our curiosity? Is that, or I mean,
Win is always down to fight a monster.
I mean,
but
we were
have like nothing to gain from this right now, right? Other than like,
No.
okay.
Not immediately, no.
I mean, I don't know. Do we find the people? Do we like avoid the monster and find the people living on the island?
I mean, eventually some of those people should come here, right? It's their sheep. They're gonna show up to check on the sheep or something.
At some point.
Yeah.
Maybe they blame us. Maybe we don't want to be by a pile of viscera when they show up. Or we maybe gives us a leg up.
Right, Or,
Figure out what's going on.
or we go to them and report it. Say like, hey, we found these sheep. You know.
That's my vote.
Or we could just leave and head to the next thing.
I'm
We did.
Like Amazonia.
We.
Dude, why do you want to get to Amazonia?
I think I've explained it several times, but what I'm gonna do
You
is I'm
want a
gonna
woman?
I'm gonna write a thing up and send it out to you guys so we can stop rehashing that conversation.
And also, Leban's not going there.
If we lost a week and a half,
Then getting to fungi as quickly as possible
yeah, like
probably would be a good thing to do.
How hairy do I look?
Yeah, like how much
You
how
still-
much how
you
much time do
still
we have?
you still have time before Carve would turn. You think?
Time to go to Fungi Isle, find the
Next.
mushroom, and then
Yep.
go to Vine Isle
You would hope.
and
Yep.
hope.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
No, you specifically, Leben, think that you have time. In fact, you think you have time to do this, go to Amazonia, then go to Fungi Isle, and then go to Vine Isle. You think there would still be enough time. You'd be cutting it close by like 4 days at that point if you added
Okay.
Amazonia in there. But you still,
Okay.
and assuming that, if there's one bad day of travel each time you set sail,
Right.
right? Now,
Right.
if there happens to be just storm after storm after storm, then
Okay. So we're not
Sure.
super pressured. We're not super pressured. We're doing okay. Okay. Leban's down for whatever the group wants to do.
I'd say we can like try to find.
there is a path. You guys are sorry, Windrin and the bird do see a path that kind of leads straight down this valley, from up above.
I vote we stay here and just wait it out, but if y'all go against that, I'll comply.
All right.
Carve? Haas?
Is there so Win is gonna go back down and ask
Yeah.
if there's anything else on the note that would give a potential clue.
I see. Make a insight check on that note, sir.
While you're doing that,
Uh,
I think we should go in because I mean, I think Haas feels some sort of like if he doesn't help, nobody else got the bottle. Like we're the only ones with the information.
Insane. Wow, that's a 2.
2. Hey, Haas, can you turn the note on the other side and hold it up to the camera quick?
Invisible ink?
So so there's nothing there, Win.
Okay.
Now I'm like, is there something there?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. I
With
mean,
the 2, there's nothing there.
With the
I
2,
mean-
can everyone look at it?
oh wait, no.
Hold on.
Now Carr's gonna use his
The
powers
total
of
was a 9.
perception.
Did I say 2?
You said 2, yeah.
Oh, the total is a 9. My bad. 2 is what I had for like.
Haas, hold
yeah.
it back up, please.
It's.
You got it, boss.
There's
Oh,
nothing
okay.
there.
Okay.
I got a 10. I got a 10.
Oh, a 10. Haas, can you hold it up quick? There's nothing there.
Oh,
Alright,
are we
I'd
all
say-
just rolling and seeing what happens now? Is that what's going on?
I don't think so.
I would say we follow the path and try to see what we can see. I mean,
I say we go help these guys out. I mean, the Cyclops sounds like there's something going on One Eye Isle.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
could
Do we
go after
have
powerful
confirmation that we get anything out of it though?
allies. No, but I guess I'm just saying. I don't. I feel like Haas would.
I mean,
land here.
how does
like,
10,000 sheep sound?
Yeah.
I don't think we can fit those on the ship.
Can I interest you in a new sweater?
Speaking of the sheep,
This is like the end of the game where like the person who has all the sheep on
it's on.
Catan. It's just like, come on, sheep, and then you're like, we don't need sheep anymore.
Cal, speaking of sheep looking pretty tasty right now. Not gonna
Oh,
lie.
I already said that I've been sipping on the pile of
Oh, I see.
dead sheep
Yeah,
blood.
yeah.
Probably tastes bad.
Oh, it tastes awful, but
Yeah,
I am
it's not-
starting to
It's not.
starting to
It's
like.
not great taste, and it's not.
Taste?
It's not as good as if you would just choose one of the walking ones nearby.
I
but-
know.
would-
Yeah. I still
I-
have
I would-
morals though at this moment in time. I'm not that hungry yet.
Yeah.
We can pay the person for the one sheep.
Yeah.
Like,
we can totally buy. a
dude,
sheep,
I would.
so-
Wayne is gonna advocate to just consume a sheep. It'll be food for the rest of us, and like, we can pay them
This is
like
this
whatever
this is
it costs
giving
for
the
a
Odyssey
sheep.
vibes right now is what this is.
Alternatively, we could just walk down the path till we find somebody, say, "Hey, can we buy a sheep?"
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's just
And
do
we'll
that.
Buy a sheep from them.
All right, Wayne is gonna take flight and head in that direction.
All right. Windrin's off. Everybody else?
Hold on a second.
I'll follow, I guess, if that's where y'all are going.
Okay. Ann and Jonathan are going to stay on the
Go.
boat for now. Unless they join next session, they'll jump in. But they're going to stay on the boat for now.
Is the beach relatively large?
What's
The
size of the island?
It is. It just gets a good climb pretty fast, but it's
Right.
relatively large. Like it looks a lot like this. Like
Okay.
there's some grassy paths up, but there's also some cliffs. on some of the
How
sides.
tall are the cliffs?
15 feet.
Do I think that it would be for the size of monster that Windrin thinks that this thing is? Do I think that it getting up those cliffs would be any problem for it?
It would probably take an easier path.
If I blocked off an easier path, do I like? Could it just climb the like? Let's say I blocked off some of the easier paths.
Oh sure.
Would it
like
just?
like you're gonna knock down some of the other rocks to cover the paths.
I was gonna use fabricate and like make something in the.
Yeah, assuming it holds up, it would probably look for an easier route for sure.
But it could just climb the cliff. Do I think I could stop something from getting up here if it really wanted sheep?
Maybe this specific one, yes. If it was the dragon turtle, no. If it was a different creature, maybe
Yeah,
not.
I don't
But
think
this
you'd
is
get that from the
specific.
tracks, right?
This specific one, you think
Yeah.
maybe you could make, if it really was really trying to get those sheep, if it was like Wargo who hasn't eaten in a while,
Mhm.
then maybe it would try to continue to fight its way through and make it through. But
Sure.
otherwise, if it's not as hungry, it might just continue walking around looking for an easier path to go through.
Yeah. Okay. Before the group decides to leave, Levin asks, "Do you to get to the middle of this island? You said it'd be like a day's walk."
Yep.
Okay. Levin asks, Is there trees around it all, or is it just stone?"
Not many trees. Nope. Stone, and just like slash grass.
We can stuff them in the bag of holding.
It's annoying.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention for a second. What are we stuffing in the bag of holding?
No, hold on a second. Levin asked the group, "Do you want me to stay behind and like make fortifications or like make a trap here while you guys go ahead?" If I had a couple of days, I could, and with
I mean,
uses
it's a
maybe the
big-
crystal.
Make a trap just for this thing?
Wouldn't it just
Right, work on a project to either make a fortification for us on this beachhead. Like if we're gonna try to fight this thing or
Oh,
something,
like make a little fortress?
I could make us maybe, or make a trap or something. I could come up with something to make here. Do you want me to do that, or should I just come with everybody?
Use the sand to make like a glass castle.
I don't think it's necessary. Well, I'm
Okay.
up top. I'm up top. I'm in the air, so
Rest of the crew, thoughts? Do you feel like you want me along with you while we go in?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
I think what
long?
if you build a fortification, won't it just move down the beach? You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure the sheep
Potentially, it depends on if we were gonna try to like trap this thing and kill it.
got
but-
it.
Okay, that's fine. I'll go with the group.
And okay, so on the ship is Gorga, May, Jonathan, Fenrith currently.
Yep.
Skeletons are with you.
I give boy. That's a good question.
Almost left the skeletons on the ship again.
Well, it's a
That would've been
24-hour
pretty funny.
timer, so
Yeah,
right.
I've got 24 hours, but you said it'd take a day to go. I could come with the skeletons, but I feel like that might send the wrong message.
Just a bunch of skeletons walk into the camp.
This is why I'm half tempted to just stay
That's, I mean,
and to just stay, use the skeletons, and like just build something here. But at the same time, if we're gonna try like a Goliath break, assuming Goliath, the ones who wrote the message, and like they want to get free from like, I assume you would like a wizard with you.
Neither
So
here nor there.
okay, we can just kill the skeletons, I guess, before we go.
Okie doke. In which case,
It's gonna be annoying if we need them later.
Can we not like trap them in the ship? Like just have them stand in a closet and barricade the closet. I know there's 12 of them.
Well, yes, but I can't assert recontrol of them. So like they'd just be wild. Like we could do that, we could trap them, but then they'd just be down there and be wild
Can't use
until we kill them
Oh, and then do it
and
again.
do it
Oh,
again.
they have
Yeah.
to be dead. Okay, I thought you could do it to an already animated one. Gotcha.
Wait, I thought.
Once I lose control, they've lost
Oh.
control.
Yeah,
I
let's-
believe.
let's-
I mean, tell me, Joe, if you think that.
Oh, that's correct. The other thing that Lebman would be more concerned about too is if you guys locked him downstairs. There's no like closet, but if you guys locked him downstairs, your crystal is downstairs too. So if they're just wreaking havoc on the ship,
come
or
back
if
to a
they have them,
massive
whatever
undead
they want to do.
bubble.
Yeah,
They have an intelligence of 6.
right. So they're
So-
not thinking like use the crystal, but if they just start
Doing stuff, yeah.
doing
You
stuff,
don't know what they're gonna get.
right?
Alternatively, with an intelligence of 6, unless like I'm watching them and telling them what to do I think that they could like untie knots?
No,
You could just tie them up.
Yeah, let's do it.
it's not to say they won't rip their arm off.
Whatever, let's just kill them and move on. I don't want to waste our time.
all right.
Alright.
All right.
Case.
Headed down this island that you recently discovered.
And we put them in the bag of holding.
There you go. And you're following these paths of rolling hills, and there's definitely more signs of life. There's fireplaces that were hits that were put out a time ago. It seems like everyone was here not too long ago, almost as if you kind of just missed them. Whether they were reporting what they saw with this, beast or creature headed towards the town, but as far as the path, it seems to be pretty well trodden. It kind of leads you to in areas as it's getting darker towards the
My time to
evening.
shine.
You kind of come to a windmill. So as you follow this winding path through the rolling hills, you come to an old windmill. It seemed to have, the blades are now broken and still, and the wooden structure is kind of weathered and decaying. It's kind of standing a little crookedly as it has been abandoned. This one specifically, you don't see any up and running ones, but the stones are chipped. It's kind of like mossy covered, and the surrounding fields seem unnaturally quiet except for some of the sheep nearby. But as if you kind of walking by, kind of like a faint smell of damp earth or kind of rotting wood is in the air too.
Are we
I
gonna
mean, let's check
it
the thing out.
Got it.
All right, you guys going in?
I'll go in first and try to be as stealthy as vampirely possible.
All right.
Sounds good.
Roll
Levin
me
will
a.
start. Levin will start ritually casting detect magic.
Okay. Roll me a stealth check. See, look at this. I even had wind fine. In
Yeah,
my
nice.
Stealth. 16 on the stealth check.
16 on stealth check. Yeah, you're pretty stealthy. You as you're walking through, you go to area 1, and it doesn't seem like there's anything to note. Kind of some rotten food in here. Like it's not used very often. There's some freshly cut grain though on the side. And you go up to area 2. You haven't set off any traps as of yet. It's kind of where it looks like the grain is rolled. And as you get to area 3, is a very old bed that hasn't been used in a while. It's kind of mice build up here in area 3. And then as you go to area 4, the wood is pretty rotten and broken. Doesn't seem like it could run in much time. You don't necessarily know why they wouldn't restart a windmill. Like it has good bones, but it just seems to have gone downhill for a while. So as far as you can tell, seems fairly safe.
What does the windmill? I move on to into area 1 and 2. What does it look like the windmill is powering?
It looks like it was grinding grain. That's what this was. So
Grain. Have we seen any wheat fields?
yep,
Yeah.
you've seen some wheat fields on your
Okay.
ways through. Yep.
Were they well tended or were they like over?
They seem to be pretty well tended. Less when you started. Seems like they just have an abundance of wheat and sheep around here. Less when you started, it kind of seems like the sheep were kind of taking a jab at it too. But more so when you're coming in here. And now it looks like there are some fields that are pretty well kept.
Detect
And we
magic.
still haven't seen any
anything up?
Goliaths.
And detect magic doesn't pick anything up in here.
Something's why would they not be in this windmill? Why would they not be using?
Why
it?
would
It's,
they
like,
not
right
be
next
here?
to all their stuff, yeah.
But you said it's in like full disrepair, right?
Yes. Yeah. It's not
So
running
like
great.
this is longer than 4 days old. Like
Yeah.
this is more than
Yes.
4 days of disrepair.
But
Right.
to
Yeah.
be fair, that note, we have no idea how old that note is. Like that's
long it's been.
before that. As far as our timeline goes, that note is way before their sheep started getting attacked by whatever did that. If we think it is the Tarisk, in which case,
I mean, this could just be a disused area, right? And like the sheep.
But you
are-
said it's a
why is there
well-tended
still-
wheat field.
There were well tended fields. Yep.
they're well-tended
doesn't mean you use
fields,
the
and
windmill.
there's still grain, like fresh grain,
Well-
down in Area 1. So,
Well,
someone-
I don't know. Let's keep going. I
Win
mean-
is going to fly to the top and take a look around the area to see if
Yeah.
he,
You see.
if he notices
Again,
anything.
you see that path kind of looking like, yeah, again, it's a wider path. So either they have carts, something, especially from right here, this area with all these well-kept fields and more recently cleaned out wheat fields, it looks like there are more maybe tracks from roughly on the other side of this windmill down the path. And then as you're looking out, you see sheep all
Okay.
over.
I'm now of the opinion that you could probably kill a sheep and I don't think anybody would notice. Just saying.
well,
Interesting.
But it
okay.
is nighttime now. So if you guys wanted to,
I mean, I say just in
behind the
case
windmill.
we don't like make a fire and stay outside of it and get attacked. I mean, let's just sleep in. I mean, I say let's just sleep in this windmill.
Okay.
Do we want some mutton for dinner?
Oh yeah, get the
I
sheep.
would say so, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Before Leben, I just want to state this now. Before Leben goes to bed, he's going to spend all the spell slots and animate 10 skeletons. In
What?
in area 1. of. I might as well. I'm not using the spell slots unless you guys want me to like start to build earthworks, which I can do anyway around this.
Oh, could you repair the windmill?
I
I would.
could repair the windmill. Probably.
I would. Okay. Why not? Okay. What?
I'm gonna bring.
Are
back
you
a
wanting
cut-out
somebody
sheep.
to stay like and watch to make sure like we don't get attacked?
Well, then the
etc.?
skeletons would stay.
The skeletons. If we sleep in the
If we
upper
hear a
areas,
bunch of,
the skeletons are at the bottom area. Nothing can get in without going through 10 skeletons.
Broken windows.
And we'll hear all of this before.
Win is gonna chill over here for the night too. For the night.
Perch up top.
Yeah.
I think I can join you up there too.
Bar's gonna flop down on that big old bed.
As it falls down. And as you lay down, there's a couple mice that aren't too happy that you are in their home. But this room here is 20 by 20.
Yeah,
And
it's full of skeletons.
full of skeletons.
Literally like shoulder to shoulder skeletons.
Those ones are brand new.
So, oh, I
There's-
forgot
it's the same.
to hold on, I forgot to share
Oh, these are nice.
Yeah, those are
this with
fine,
you guys on the
just
boat.
watch them.
I don't have to.
Oh, snap.
I can take one of these.
They got
If you prefer, I don't use those.
snap.
Wow, I was
Wow.
thinking more like Skyrim skeletons. These are like
I don't really
badass
care
skeletons.
one.
Yeah, no
Those
kidding.
are just brand new. I figured, like,
Guys,
They're
buy-
left shore skeletons.
Dude, what sort of bone structure is this? They have like a rib cage for their like legs.
Hey, he went by the nooses and grabbed skeletons down
Yeah,
below. So
I
he
didn't.
gets
I
what he
wasn't real.
gets.
I wasn't real picky with the.
Dude, those are
Yep.
dope skeletons.
Yeah.
the claws
He chose
on those
he chose from a
things.
pile of anything that was hung. So
Oh, look at the
So you
Like
got-
grippers.
something you could even hang when that was.
Not gonna lie, these skeletons are legit.
right. So
Pretty
you
dope.
guys
Well,
take a rest. I need someone to roll me a D8, please.
I rolled a d6 already. Who wants to roll the d8?
I can roll it. D8.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
6.
6.
All right.
All right, you guys have some good rest. And you wake up the next day feeling energized. The skeletons are there, just standing around, waiting.
Cool.
Are we gonna break them down or have them walk with us?
I was thinking just leaving them here, honestly.
How long does it last again?
24 hours.
Okay. So if we
It's
don't
been-
come back here in 24
It's
hours,
been like
though, then
8 hours.
Well, from now, because we slept for 8 hours, right? So 24 minus 8 is what, 16? So we've got 16 hours to get for me to get back, and
I don't want to have something like we have to get back for.
yeah, I don't know. I think we should break them.
okay, let's break them down.
Or why not just have them walk with us and then we could just break them down?
Oh yeah,
And
that's
then he's
very
done, right?
inviting if people walk up
Yeah.
on us.
What would we do to a group we saw carrying that many skeletons?
I mean, we could just like,
Remember, these are what your skeletons look like. So this
Okay,
would be
that's
walking
true.
if we clothe them, right? If we just like put cloaks on all of them, like if there's some extra clothes in here, then it just looks like, you know, yeah, just like a group of people following.
But if you all would have spent the night,
COVID
you
masks
know,
on them.
using the wool to clothe your skeletons, maybe, but there's not enough here.
There's not enough clothes. Okay, can you just
We're gonna like weekend at Bernie's them. Like
break
little-
them all
little
down, throw them
shades.
back in the pack? No
You guys
problem.
kind
Yeah.
of feel a little bit
Know what
sad.
that
These, I
means.
mean, they feel like living things as you guys are pulling them apart.
Levin has no
Tossing them back.
remorse.
But yeah,
I don't care at
11,
all.
11. You guys have seen the inside of 11 before. But as
Just
you
made
do
a
so,
mistake.
you make your way to an area that kind of switches it up from what's been the norm. There doesn't seem to be as much sheep here, but a new source of this type of food and these very large pumpkins.
Dang, that's a big pumpkin.
I think it's pretty small actually.
Levin is indifferent to the pumpkin.
Yeah, and as you kind
Are
of
they
get closer and kind of
pumpkins
walking
or
this.
carving pumpkins.
What's that?
Are they pumpkins for
What's that?
making pie or are they carving pumpkins?
I mean, for you guys, it looks like if you popped a hole in one of these, you could probably live in one of these pumpkins. These are massive pumpkins, and this pumpkin in particular looks like it was ripped open and ate out of.
The monster problem may be farther inland.
Yeah.
But it doesn't look like a monster did it. Looks more like a humanoid did it.
Okay.
Oh,
Let's
joy.
keep going.
Yep.
All right, now you're really
Marching.
coming to an area that. What?
I just said keep marching.
Is there anything with the pumpkins that we want?
Do we want to bring back some pumpkin for Gorga?
Let's get it on the way back.
Yeah, I'd say we can get on the way back through.
And as you're going, you're really starting to see well more organized fields, a lot cleaner, more roads, more walls up, kind of like sectioning off fields. And this pumpkin here is just quite large, centered in, kind of looks like a little bit of a path up to it. But there's a couple different paths kind of breaking off that you see, and it kind of looks like almost like a pumpkin orchard type of a feel with more trees, more upkeep in this area.
What about when you say upkeep? Like in
Like
the
someone's
past,
tending to these pumpkins.
right now,
Not right now.
but like within the last week.
Yes, there's
Yeah,
pumpkins off the vine. There looks like some more rodents out there that kind of left behind in this area, but generally seems to be all right.
Okay. Looking up ahead, if I need to through my crow's eyes, does it look
You
like
see a
this building,
village.
the village up ahead? Okay,
Yep.
Let's go.
rock
You
and
guys
roll.
gonna keep going?
Yeah.
I say we keep going.
Is there any movement at the village, or is it just an empty village?
There is some movement, and mostly in a generalized area. Now, you see as you kind of come into town. Where's the road that I'm having you guys enter from? Yes, over here. So you're kind of coming into town from this general area and kind of walking along this path. And there doesn't seem, again, as you're walking into town, it just seems a little eerie that there's not an overabundance of people. But you do hear some commotion. And that being said, you see now that there are cages for sheep and more organized locations, pumpkin patches that seem specific. There's some pigs. There's smoke from the houses. Like people are here, and as you're kind of walking through, you do see like a big traveling cart that they could load animals up. Whether they take it to the coast somewhere, you're not exactly sure. But you come upon what sounds more of like some arguing. Amongst a group of people. And oops, I gotta move you guys over too.
Would you say this village is a day and a half travel from the shore?
Yes, correct. And there seems to be quite a bit of commotion, and as you see a man dressed in kind of like a weathered blue armor, and as you approach, his eyes kind of look towards you as there's quite intensity in his gaze as he kind of stands tall, as though his shoulders kind of bear the weight of both age and experience. Um, and with a slow, deliberate motion, he kind of steps forward and kind of speaks to the group in front of him. And his voice is steady, but kind of carries an edge of determination nonetheless, as he tells the group in front of him, the world is changing, and darkness is spreading across the land, and too many have turned a blind eye. But there are those of us who will not stand idle. He kind of pauses as he kind of looks at all of you. I seek those who will not be swayed by fear, and those who are willing to fight, not just for themselves, but for the future of us all. Will you stand with me and rise against the growing newcomers and join the bloodhounds? Stand up to the One Eyes, and together we can change the course of Goliath history, but the time is now.
Let's see. Keen to fight. Okay, he wants to fight against the newcomers and the Cyclops, he said.
Yep.
And he's a Goliath.
He is a Goliath. He appears
All
to
right.
be a Goliath.
Does everybody else look like a Goliath here?
Everyone else appears to be a Goliath as well.
Are we newcomers?
I'm
Yeah, I think
assuming
it
he
could be
means
us.
the people from Pulip. That's what my mind jumps to.
Should we come up and say, "Hey guys,
I mean, he saw you guys come. He's standing on a log, so
hey, what are you guys talking about?"
welcome to our chit chat. As you hear others, we would never stand against the Cyclops. We serve them. That is our calling. And others are like, they have done nothing for us. We should leave them. We should attack. It sounds like there's more of a rebellion happening. And you hear one. I've sent bottles into the ocean to call others to our cause and to help us out to fight against these or stand up to them. We need to either leave this island or destroy all the Cyclops on it.
Well, we got one of these bottles here.
As you kind of hear the guy up front kind of ignoring you a little bit. You don't just want to fight the Cyclops. There's bigger at hand. Join the Bloodhounds. Our mercenary group. We make money for ourselves. We do jobs. We fight for glory and honor as a Goliath should. And oddly enough, you see some Goliath, and on Pull Up, you would remember it's just occasionally coming across Goliath. They're pretty prideful people, mostly believing that you should have power in oneself. But some of these more seem like they're okay with how conditions are. Like, listen, we take care of the sheep. It's what my grandma's done. Like, we serve the Cyclops through and through. Like, we should stay and support them. They allow us to live here. So
Just to be clear, this is a Bloodhound mercenary.
Bloodhound mercenary group
Who-
is this guy here, you're assuming, and then just by looking at the group, you're assuming this guy's a Bloodhound mercenary as well.
Right.
It's a big boy.
So they're Bloodhound mercenaries. They want the villagers to join them, and
Yes.
then they want to fight the Cyclops and then stay mercenaries.
It,
And then
the
join
fighting the
this-
Cyclops, you kind of gauge is more of like a recruiting tactic. Like some
Okay.
people here in this island obviously have something against the Cyclops. And so he's more saying it like, we'll help you fight the Cyclops if you join us. But it's not real. That's not really what he's about. His thing is about we just need recruits. We want recruits. We want Goliaths to join the Goliath group of
Sure.
Bloodhounds.
Hey, why are you guys? Why do you hate
hold
this?
on. One of you
Oh,
has
go
come
ahead.
across a Bloodhound before.
I was gonna say I thought we had.
I think maybe some more of you had, but I know, yes, you guys have. So
Mm-hmm.
Was it Win?
Jan, Win
No,
is on your team. Yeah.
As I'm saying, was it Win who ran into them at the tavern?
It was. I know
I
Cal
don't-
for sure saw.
I want to say, gosh, Fen.
Oh, it
don't-
might have
I
been Fen.
I don't recall.
Cal's the one that for sure saw,
Oh,
and then
I
when
saw
when
this
you guys were all there, yeah, when you guys were, or sorry, when you guys were all at the knot, you guys saw this person getting hung.
Hmm.
Oh snap! He's getting hung.
Yes, remember because they were trying to kill Gulak the Grand.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Ooh. Oh boy, is Levin this kind of person? I don't think so.
Cal is.
Okay. I was gonna say, Cal.
Cal's going to step out and like just pointedly at the man speaking right now, just straight up ask. So what did you guys have against Gulak?
Like I said, we're mercenaries, and we do whoever pays us the most, they get us. I would argue we're the best mercenary group there is. And you guys see
And you're recruiting villagers.
A fine
In-
track record that I've seen from you guys.
this guy kind of comes up to you because he heard Carv say, hey, we have one of those bottles.
This guy's really recruiting villagers
Like, dang.
in
And that one-
one eye isle.
I feel like they're
This
in a
guy
rough
comes up
spot
here.
financially or something.
And just by looking over these villages, I mean these aren't ordinary villagers. These people live in these mountains, right? I mean they look like they can hold their own, and they look like they have fought for, whether it's been monsters, other pirates trying to come and take sheep. So they don't necessarily look like an easy to take group of people, these Goliaths. But that being said, some of them mostly appear to want to just continue to shepherd over these sheep, and some of them are kind of going up and talking to this person, and this guy comes over to you. His name is Lep. And he's like, you guys said you got a bottle that I sent out.
Yeah. You sent that out? Wait, I thought that other guy said he sent it out.
No. I said that. I said I sent out for help from. I just want to get off this island. These Cyclops just take and kill and destroy any sheep, whether it's ones that you have set aside for them. And it's just never enough. Their tax seems to always be growing, and it's just never enough. I wouldn't want to raise a finger against them necessarily. My family has served them for forever, but I just want to leave this
Do you
island.
see yourself as being good at mining tar?
I don't know what that means. I'm really good at keeping care of sheep.
Fair enough.
You got any skills that could benefit the Prism?
Yeah, I am a very good shepherd. I'm pretty strong. But
How are you with violence?
what?
How are you with violence?
I mean, I can slaughter a sheep if that's what you're asking.
Oh. Are you decent at carpentry?
Oh, like building?
Yeah.
Oh no, that's not my calling.
Dang it.
But
Can you get us
animals
someone who is?
are my.
Maybe we'll let you know if there's an opening coming up
Okay.
soon.
As you guys are discussing here, go ahead.
I'm gonna. Win hears this and he'll just note it make a mental note. Yeah.
Yeah. As you guys are discussing here, all of a sudden a boulder appears to come out of nowhere and barrel into this building not too far from you guys here.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. Wish I had those skeletons now.
I told you we
As-
should have kept them alive.
As you see
Why did we get rid of those?
this one-eyed creature make its way over. There's an awful lot of talking around here and not a lot of eating.
Oh,
And as
rip.
you Yeah, so the boulder rolled across this field and went into this building. But let me gotta make sure I have the right people here. I'm just showing you.
Oh, hold up.
So you see this guy.
You know what happened to the sheep?
This guy is on the
With one eye?
bloodhounds, and
Does
he's
he have
right
one
here,
eye? Oh,
He does
okay,
not.
okay.
right? And then let me make sure I pull up the correct people here. One second.
morbid time.
That's great.
So, which guy is this blue guy? Is he the guy talking?
He was not. He was the second guy, kind of standing behind him. This was the guy talking.
Got it.
Well, that was incredibly rude.
And those are the only two guys who
Are
are
we-
currently here.
Are we about to kill this Cyclops?
As you guys hear
Depending on
Raoul,
what happens next.
you guys hear Raoul tell the villagers, "Watch Sky take care of this guy." As again, he's trying
Okay.
to more so get recruits, and as you know, Leb is kind of standing behind you guys. I think we should just go. I think I this is not working for us in our favor. We should just take some sheep and get off. This island's just falling apart.
So there's this
As you
there's
see
this
this guy.
place on Desert's Cove that would probably welcome you guys if you guys manage
Why
to
is it
make your way
falling
there.
apart?
Wait, I mean they're going to fight?
They're gonna. Well, this guy is gonna fight them. For
Yeah,
sure.
I'm gonna watch, but I'm
Is
curious.
Scott
Leb,
gonna get absolutely destroyed?
what
Or
about-
should we
I mean,
join this?
I would say we wait to see here. What is the
Um,
hostility typically for Cyclops?
Leben is going to move. Oh, wait a second. Wait, more people are joining the map here. What's
They're
happening?
just kind of. They're just watching. They're just.
And including another Cyclops?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Now there's a tiny Cyclops.
Yeah. Okay.
Captain,
Okay.
Sorry.
While they're sitting back and watching, Leben is going to like move behind his crewmates here, and
Yappy.
Yappy don't look happy.
does it look like the Cyclops could take more than one attack per 6 seconds?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. He
How
will.
tough does the Cyclops look?
Yeah.
What's that?
As Leben will prepare to cast slow.
Guys, I say we're in or we're out. I don't know.
What'd you say?
I kind of want to go against this thing.
Let's see how the dude does. If he
Yeah,
gets
let's see how this
himself
goes.
smashed.
Win is gonna go up
Leben-
here.
What's he gonna do? He
Yeah.
threw a boulder into a building. Like, if he kills this guy, he's probably gonna come after us.
That's the point. We're just gonna let this dude do our fighting for us. If he fails, then we have to step in.
Well, then why are we standing 10 feet away from it?
So we get front
back a
row
little
seats.
way.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, sounds good. We'll let it.
Okay.
We'll watch for a second.
Leben will prepare to cast slow if it looks like this fight gets really one-sided. Like after the first round, if it looks like the Cyclops is doing really well versus Knight, then Leben will cast slow. Alternatively, while he's like prepping to cast it, if who's near him? Carve is.
Yeah.
Leben doesn't trust Carve's judgment on these things. He'll walk up to Haas and ask Haas quick, should I enlarge the mercenary?
Definitely.
I don't know, because it seems like nobody's. I mean, they're definitely. Yeah, let's do it. Let's help them out. Sure, let's enlarge them.
It would be maybe more obvious than slow. Either way, they'll know that magic is at hand. So, and we immediately make enemies of the Cyclops probably. If he knows that I'm the one who cast it.
If the Cyclops is dead, how can the tail get back to the other Cyclopses?
That's the plan.
We just have to kill
Fair enough.
all the bystanders.
Okay. With that said, as they approach each other, the more effective spell, if we're really going all in, would be slow. But I
Okay,
could
then
just
do
enlarge it
slow.
to give them
Yeah, then do that.
bit of a boost. Okay. As they approach and as the Cyclops is about to like make his first attacks on this mercenary, does the mercenary look like he's a Goliath, or does he look like he's a giant? What does he look like?
He looks like he's a very tall Goliath fellow.
Very tall. Okay. He will cast slow on the Cyclops. DC 15 Wisdom saving throw.
He fails.
One attack per turn, half speed, -2 to his AC. If he tries to cast a spell, he needs to roll to see if he can. He can only take an action or a bonus action, not both. and he cannot take reactions.
Okay, you might have to remind me of all that stuff as I'm fighting between these two
Yep.
people.
I'll let you know. Don't worry
Alright.
about it.
Okay, so first up is going to be this Cyclops. So he's half speed, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, all right, so he's going to move here. And he can only choose to move attack. Is that what he said? Or he can still do both.
He can still do both.
Okay.
So his speed is just half.
He reaches in his back pocket and pulls out a rock that truly looks more like a boulder as he throws it at this Goliath. And he misses the Goliath. And in doing so, these three people behind him need to make a dexterity saving throw, please. So, Haas, you.
Get the heck out of the line of fire, boys.
As Raul skillfully sees it coming with his natural 20.
Something tells me this man just raised a death
But
flag by saying he wants to get out
Leb
of here.
does not. And
Oh
so
no,
Leb
he just wanted to leave.
is going to take 28 bludgeoning damage from this rock.
Oh,
Bro, should
how does he look?
He looks about half as good as he looked before.
Okay, okay.
Actually,
Okay. Okay. So he's got some beef to him. He's not a pushover.
Haas, what did you get?
Just
You got
took
a
a boulder to
15?
the
he's a
face.
Goliath, but like, anyway. Yep, muted.
You're muted.
You're good, Haas.
Sorry, I got a 10, but if that's a failure, I can use my reaction to add a
Oh, you-
D4.
You got 10?
Yep.
I'm sorry, for some reason I'm way scrolled up in the chat here. A 10 would fail.
So 13.
13 also fails.
Oh,
You
lucky
take
we're not that lucky.
Oh gosh.
28 bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
Okay. So that was Goliath's turn. It is now Sky's turn as he picks up this massive hammer that kind of looks like the size of a small tree. It looks like he just found a tree that was knocked down in the woods and cut half of it and used the other half as his battle axe here. As he's going to swing.
Remember, -2 to the enemy's AC.
Yes, and he hits. And he does.
This thing is massive. How tall is it, approximately?
He does 15 bludgeoning damage and 10 cold damage.
Cold? Does he have a... I'm gonna take his thing.
It's a tree.
I'm
Which
strong
one are you
enough for
asking
it.
about, Lemon? This guy?
The Cyclops.
Cyclops looks like he's about 2 or 3 stories tall. Or about 3 stories tall.
30 feet.
Yep.
30 feet tall.
Yep.
Okay, so go for the kneecaps.
All right. The Cyclops is up. How long does slow stay on?
He has to make a saving throw at the end of his round.
Okay, so I'll roll again for the Cyclops then, because he already ended his turn.
I'll say
Nope. He did not.
the end of each of its turns. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so he did not. So he's up again, but he's going to just attack this guy. And he hits him with his great club.
Oof.
And that is going to be 20 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, we got this guy.
As now it is the Goliath's turn, and he goes to attack him, and he is going to miss.
You want to make another saving throw for the
Oh
Cyclops?
yes, I'll make another saving throw for the Cyclops. What is the DC? I don't think he's got it.
15.
He's not even close. Not even close.
Okay.
What kind of saving throw? Con or wisdom?
It is wisdom.
Yeah, he's got a -2, so it's not gonna happen.
Oh, snap. Okay, cool.
Yeah. And the Goliath misses, so it's back to the Cyclops as he swings his great club again, and he hits
Bonk.
for another 20 points.
I'm gonna silver barbs that hit.
Oh, okay.
I'm give advantage to Sky.
Okay, sweet. Guy is up, or he's gonna make a saving throw. He's gonna fail all these saving throws. It's not gonna be close. Sky is up.
Sky has advantage on his attack.
Yep. He's rolling right now. Sky misses both. He rolled a 1 and then he rolled an 8. Not great. So Cyclops is back up.
Okay, what do you think? Should we join this fight?
He hits him
No.
and does 18 points of bludgeoning damage.
How does Sky
I'll
look?
make sure. Guy's looking half as good as he was looking before.
Okay.
Uh,
Does the Cyclops look happy? What are the emotions going on in this battle
no,
right
I mean
now?
the Cyclops. He looks pretty mad that someone would even step up to challenge him. Like it's almost never happened from what you can tell. He's just like, this is absurd. People should be preparing my sheep. They should be bringing sheep over to me. I can't believe this is happening, type of a thing. And all the while, as this is going on, you hear Raul. Sky likes to play from behind. Don't worry, he's totally.
Okay.
If
Guy's about to
too
get
many
his
hits,
head
if too many
fucked
hits
to
go
the
on,
wall.
I'm probably gonna step in. But
All right, sounds good.
I'm
Guy
getting ready to
goes,
rage too.
Sky hits a natural 20 on this guy.
let's go.
Let's go.
No. No.
This guy does 35 points of damage,
Bonk.
and it doesn't really
This-
seem to phase.
Yeah,
This
that is the first damage, right?
Yes, that's his first damage.
Doesn't seem to phase the Cyclops.
And
Levin, while he's like focusing on this, kind of tells the group, "What do you think, guys? Join now.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Let it go or
Win is
join."
Win is gonna say I'm still gonna hold. Well, the one person said that he can take him. So
Haas,
you
Cal.
see,
Yeah, I'm good waiting.
Wait, Cal.
You see
One
Cal
more.
like
Looks over.
crouched and down by the wall, like he's
One
about
more
he's ready
round.
to jump in.
Okay, one more round. We'll see how it goes.
Cyclops is gonna hit Sky again. Cyclops is too strong.
you have to let.
For
He claimed to
13
be able to
points.
take him. He's got a
Did
claim to be able to take him.
Wait. Before he hits, Blood Curse of the
Yep.
Eyeless. Subtract a 5 from whatever that roll was to hit him.
Subtracted 5. Okay, that would not be a hit. Sky gets those back. Perfect. All right, and then Sky is going to roll to save, and Ricky does an 18 save.
This is the Cyclops.
Yep.
Yeah, it does save.
Okay.
Do you have silver?
But I
barbs?
will silver barbs disadvantage.
Okay. Come on, he fails. Okay. There you go.
Advantage
Guy's
to Sky
back up.
with
Yep.
advantage on his next attack.
Let's go, Sky. Come on. There you go. Sky hits.
I mean, they claim to be very good mercenaries, so
Yeah,
Win is gonna
but
wait.
if we save them, we can hold that over them as leverage.
right. I guess what does the Sky look
All right.
I mean, compared to the Cyclops, Sky's looking a little worse for wear. I mean, Sky just has not hit him enough.
All right. When it comes back around to Levin's turn.
Correction. The Cyclops did take 25 damage. He took 15 bludgeoning and 10 cold before. And so then he took 35
Mm-hmm.
bludgeoning and 10 cold. So the Cyclops is also looking a little rough. Not near, like, and by a little rough, I mean like a fourth down. So as you hear Raoul say, "Don't worry. Again, this guy's got stuff up his sleeve, so have no fear."
Okay. Okay.
All right.
And he's talking to the group of people next to him. Really like trying to talk them through. But you
Insight
see,
check.
and yeah, an insight check. Go ahead.
What's that? How is he? Hold on. I don't know if Cal could do an insight check from where
That's
he's
true.
at.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
you're watching this
tech-
fight pretty.
Yeah, I'm watching the
you're
fight.
right. You're
I rolled an
Yeah.
18, but I'm not. watching.
I will insight check him while I'm around, since I'm really debating whether to join this fight or not. 14.
14. He's got a little bead of sweat on the side. You kind of see him. You kind of see his hands flickering a little, as if he might
I got
jump
a bad
in
feeling about
to
this.
assist
Okay.
Guy in this fight.
Okay. Levin will, on the next round, whenever that happens, Levin will cast Toll the Dead, which has no visible exterior effect, as far as I know.
You just hear the sound of a bell.
What are the components of it?
Verbal and somatic.
Verbal, somatic.
Yeah.
I just believe it makes a ringing sound.
Yes,
Nobody's
it
really
makes the sound.
watching you, anyways. So
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. I'm trying to stay behind Carve's giant shell. Like Levin's just kind of like down there, like casting spells as he's going.
and then so let me just make sure I have the Cyclops points. Okay, I mean the Cyclops. It's getting close between the two of them. As Sky just hit him as well.
Yeah.
As
Levin,
you see that bead of sweat go away, as he's like, this is where this is where he wins. But it is the Cyclops' turn. And what was Toll the Dead? What is?
he needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Nope. It's 7.
He takes 11 damage, 11 necrotic damage.
Okay.
There's a faint, as there's a clash of arms and a hammer swinging and yelling. There's a faint dong.
People chalk it up to hammers and stones and things hitting each other. As the Cyclops' turn is going, and he's going to, for the first time, he's going to miss.
Let's go.
Right, and he's going to roll to get rid of slow, and he fails.
Oh.
Unless slow drops when you cast Toll.
Nope.
Okay. This guy's up. This guy's going to hit. Guy does hit. And for the very first time, you see this Cyclops stumble backwards. The start of this fight definitely looked very, very one-sided. But more recently, more than likely from all of your help, this guy is turning the tides here.
Levin asks Haas to go get Raoul. Bring him over here, quick.
Sure. I'll also do it.
1 second, friends. I believe another group would like to join us. Yes, how could I help you?
Levin kind of speaks up like, "Get over here."
I don't want to. I think we should. This guy's about to finish him off. So let's finish this.
Levin, grabs his arm and pulls him over next to him. Says, "Listen, buddy. The only reason your friend is succeeding at all is because and Levin's clearly, visibly he's not looking at Raoul at all. He's visibly watching the fight, concentrating on things, and when the next thing comes up, he's casting Toll the Dead again. The only reason your friend is surviving in there is because of me."
It's the only reason he's surviving because you may be, and I appreciate that. But again, I have tricks up my sleeve too, and I suggest you let go of me, or you might get hurt as well.
Yeah, let's go.
Thank you, my friend, and I appreciate your time and your efforts to aid Sky, but this fight was rigged from the beginning, if you know what I mean.
Insight check. What does he? What does he mean?
It just like he was also gonna help out when he felt like
Oh,
Sky was gonna do it. So
sure,
Sky wasn't gonna
sure.
lose this fight. Like
Sure. Okay.
in his mind, Sky was not gonna lose this fight. So.
Sure.
Drop the help for him now. Let's see what happens.
All right, now watch as Sky is going to take one more hit, and then he's going to finish off this Cyclops.
Drop the slow.
Sky is hit.
Pull out. Yeah, like just pull your spells to see what he
I'm
does.
really tempted. Really tempted.
I mean, he does something. It's information, but whatever. Yeah.
I want that tree trunk of a mall.
Battle axe or maul.
And as Sky is hit, the Cyclops falls down to the ground. And Sky goes down to one knee. Just from getting hit,
So
he's
as
down to
he
one
dies,
knee.
as he dies, Sky gets 5 HP.
Oh. Sky quickly
So
steps back up and turns around. We did it again.
So from my vantage point, way up front, did it look similarly to like when someone would attack Carve and take damage for it?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, good to know. Good to know.
Look pretty similar.
So
That's the
ice-based
cold.
weapon. Yep.
As you hear Raul kind of stand up front, and as you see, my friends, he kind of pats Sky on the arm, and Sky's looking a little bit better right now than he was just a little bit ago.
Cal's gonna
As you see,
okay, he's gonna sneak over to the Cyclops corpse and
Yeah.
drink his fill.
Oh, there you go.
Trying to stay out of everybody's.
It's
periphery.
better tasting than you thought it would be, surprisingly. But also, you know, it could be better. You know, at the same time.
The Cyclops got that good blood.
You see, my friends, I told you join the mercenary group, and we can help you out. That being said, everybody roll a perception check for me.
Nope.
Wow. Jeepers.
Perception 18.
Phew. I'm not using this die anymore. Straight to jail.
Nice jail time.
No trial, no nothing.
I am the judge, juror, and executioner.
We have the best patients in the world.
With all the commotion and the fighting and the yelling, the battling, there's a slight shake in the ground, as if maybe some other Cyclops heard some of this commotion. And you hear the villagers say, "Great, now you're calling them." And that's where we'll end for the night.
Okie dokie.
Y'all ready to fight some Cyclops? Or do we
Either
presume
that-
innocence?
Or we sneak a couple of these villagers out that don't want anything to do with this.
Yeah, I mean, I think we could do worse than a bunch of. You said, Joe, that the Goliaths look like they could really handle themselves.
Oh yeah, I mean you can tell they've definitely fought. I mean, if not, they spar with each other. They look like I mean, you assume that these two probably at one point came from this island, and that's why they're back. And just from looking at this group, I'll show you their pictures too. They're not weak.
Oof.
Um,
Okay.
Where's Pebble at?
so
Okay.
some
I
of them,
mean,
some of them look like they've maybe fought more than others, and some of them look like maybe they've shepherded more than others. But they look like a.
What does Lep look like on that scale?
He looks like he's more been the shepherding
More shepherd.
type.
Yeah.
Yeah, more shepherding type, more of the animal knowledge.
No, I'm not gonna do
And you can tell that he just really thinks, or you don't necessarily know, you haven't talked to him too much, but you get a sense like the Cyclops did his group wrong or family wrong,
Mm-hmm.
and
Well,
so
if they're
he
just randomly
wants
throwing
out.
boulders into houses, I could see why.
Yep.
Do we have, when you say that the ground is shaking, how much time do we see the things off in the distance, or like, do we have any
So
idea
it's
on
mostly
how close?
mountainous around here. You get a sense that they're kind of coming from the mountains, so you don't
Sure.
necessarily see them quite yet. But it seems that they're coming more in a larger force from the movement. You hear,
We could
I think
take
the
a-
biggest thing you would hear is the sheep are starting to get very, very rowdy.
Mm-hmm.
They know what Cyclops movement, comes to them.
If we have a second, we can just talk normally just as a group so that we can think about what we're going to do next session. What are we thinking, guys?
I mean, I'm down to fight the Cyclops. I mean, I don't think they're going to be too happy that. Well, okay, we do one of two things: either we evacuate and run away, or we fight them. I don't think they're going to be too happy. If the Cyclops have literally never been challenged before,
I say we ask this dude, Klaus, if they want to hire us to help out. If they say no,
that's a good.
we leave them to their own devices.
Us?
Yeah, that makes sense. I think that's a good idea.
The getting paid?
Yeah, I mean, if they're willing to do something for us, because I mean, it seems like a lot of these people don't want to leave anyway.
Yeah.
Win?
Hmm. I mean,
And also, but like, okay, if 12 Cyclops come over that hill, right?
Oh, then we should
Like,
just run.
Right, we have to run. I mean, that makes the
Yeah.
decision for us. But like, let's assume like 3 come over the hill, say 3 or 4 come over the hill.
I think we could take them.
You have spell slots for another slow?
I can, yep, I can, but I won't be able to, like, they'll start saving because I won't be able to Silver Barbs everything because there'll be 4 of them.
I mean, does
I mean, if it's 3 or 4, I mean, yeah.
I mean,
win is down. Win is
3 or 4? I think we can still take, especially slow.
Yeah.
I can stun a couple. Wind does damage. Haas is tanky. Carve gets in there. Like,
I think they have like probably like 170 hit points. It looks like from the
I wasn't
battle.
counting.
I wasn't counting specifically, but like, looked like he was our friend Sky was doing like 30 damage a pop typically. They fought for like what, maybe 6 rounds, something like that.
Yeah.
So like, what, 6 times 30 is.
I mean, he would. The
180.
Cyclops is doing less damage than I thought too. I mean, he was doing 20.
But that's,
bludgeoning.
remember, that's
He could
because
only attack
he could
once.
only attack once per turn. Normally he can attack twice.
Oh,
So
yes,
that's an
that's
average
true.
of 60, almost 60 damage a round. If
But
they're,
it'd be halved for me, like if I jumped into the fray and took it.
okay, can you take 30 damage? How long can you take 30 damage every round for?
Well, wouldn't it be 20? Oh, it'd be 20. Well, so I'd take like about 20. Yeah, I guess 20 damage a round. That's only
I mean,
a few rounds.
Carve's also got a pretty decent AC. It's not a guarantee he's going to
That's
take
true.
that much around.
That's
Yeah.
true. There's no guarantee that they get it. But like, I don't know. If what I'm saying is if 3 Cyclops start attacking one of us,
Yeah, that's true.
that person is
You're gonna get pounded.
I mean, it's going to be tough.
Yeah.
But I gotta say, with Win, like up above, getting some cheap shots in, like
Yeah.
if we get any kind of control or damage from our druid, like while he's also tanking,
Mm-hmm.
like I think we could take like 3. But like, what do you think? Like, if it's like 5, are we saying no go?
I think 5 is still doable.
So 6
Frankly.
and up is no go.
Yeah, at 5 we would be
Well,
probably
here's
having
the
to kite
thing.
it out.
If I mean, we also need to. If all the villagers are like, okay, we'll take on this thing.
Well, or at least the mercenaries. Like,
Yeah.
if at least the 2 mercenaries decide to help out.
And then yeah, like mercenaries and maybe like a couple of the tougher villagers or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, we probably could do 5, 6, maybe.
I think 6 would really be pushing it. I don't know if we could do 6.
Yeah,
We would have
probably
to
not.
play. We would have to play strategically like excellent to get 6. Which, not that we're slouches, but I don't know if we're at that level of like. It also might take like some metagamey like tactics and stuff to do it, which I don't want to do.
Operation Sky Drop or something.
You guys have a druid, so you should be pretty good.
Oh, we. Ooh. I don't have these type of spells.
I don't have like fireball or anything like that, guys. So like it's I can slow my best spell in these situations are probably slow. Try to reduce the number of attacks. It also seems like they're weak to wisdom saving throws, so maybe we can get some stuns from our monk as well.
Well, that's con.
Oh, that's true. That is con. Which they probably.
But I've got like 5 tries at it, so I can stun at least one of them probably.
I think flurry of blows are just better for you, but anyway, I guess okay. So generally speaking, if it's like 5, 6, see how the situation happens, and maybe we fight them. If it's more than that, sounds like we're getting out of here.
Yeah, I mean, if like, yeah, yes, definitely.
And we
Yeah,
see
works
what
for me.
somebody should write something up for, or you'll have this uploaded, right, Damien?
That's the plan.
Yeah. So we should
Yeah.
make sure we get that to Lee so that he's up on what's happening.
But he's on the. Oh yeah, but I mean he's stayed on the ship, right or not?
No, he's with
Oh
us.
yeah,
Fenrith is
If
right
he-
there.
If he comes back, if he plays next session, he'll be with you guys. But otherwise, he stayed on the ship.
Okay, so
Roading
5
Fenrith.
Cyclops.
Just a couple things to take into consideration. You guys don't know what the mercenaries are going to do, and then you also don't necessarily know what the villagers are going to do either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, just a heads up there.
So yeah.
I'm definitely with the idea, and we can hash this out, see how the roleplay happens. But like, I'm definitely with the idea that like, I'm not sure if we should just straight up fight these guys just to fight them for a good time. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, we probably shouldn't just straight up fight them. I
like
agree.
if we can get something out of people, out of either the villagers or out of the mercenaries, then obviously that'd be ideal. Because otherwise, we're just fighting other people's battles for. I mean, for goodwill, we'd probably make really good allies here, and would have like really good inroads with the Goliaths.
Yeah, but if they don't have anything, right?
Right, exactly.
Like, oh, they're good friends of ours now.
Not to mention, a lot of them probably. Cyclops seem pretty tyrannical, so like if we did remove them, it sounds like it would be good for them. But like I don't know, some of them might be like, oh, it was better when we had Cyclops.
Let's
I
just
guess what are
take
they
over as
getting from the
rulers.
Cyclops? Just protection?
It seems like they can fight themselves, so probably some protection.
So you would guess if all these villagers rose up against the Cyclops, they could take the Cyclops.
Yeah.
Right. It's just this is the way society has run here.
Yeah.
So they've served the Cyclops for years, and so some, such as these mercenaries, have left and like, hey, we're better than this. That's how Goliaths are, and then others like, nope, this is what we do. So
It might be worth if we have a couple of minutes at the beginning of next session. It might be worth just like getting a quick canvassing of the town, like, hey, we gonna do this? If we're gonna do this, we can really help out.
Let's put it to a vote. Everybody throw their hand up.
Yeah. Okay, introduce it. Somebody, not Levin, because Levin's not that kind of person, but somebody can give an epic speech of what the Prism is as well, and say like, hey, if we're here and we're helping you, pay us some money.
Yeah, where's
we can
your
do
where's
this.
your charismatic guy?
Yeah, who has the most Riz? I mean, I've
We need
oh,
Fenrith.
That's
Fenrith is the
Fenrith.
guy, right?
If Fenrith isn't here, that's probably
Okay,
me.
Fen
I'm
is
gonna
not the
pull
guy.
out persuasion. That's not enough.
Fen might have charisma, but
I don't think he's the inspiring type of charisma.
Right. I feel like it's Carve, right? It's got to be Carve.
I'll give a rage speech. Ah!
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Cal would be
Right.
if you don't want to die, then fight type speech.
What are you, wimps or turtles?
Okay.
All right, sweet. So we'll pick up here, potential or not potential battle, and go from there. Great session. You guys did a great job fighting against the skeletons to start. Made your way
You know,
through and over to One-Eyed Isle because of the note that you guys found. One of the people that dropped the note, and found some members of a mercenary group, and they call themselves the best mercenary group. So, and they're for hire, as they said.
They're not the best
Yeah.
when we're around.
They're not the best. You don't think?
And
I
they
don't
are
think
for
they're the
hire.
best.
They're not looking to hire.
Oh, I
Nope,
thought
they're
they
looking
were
to
the
recruit.
ones.
They're looking
Yeah,
to
they were
recruit,
looking to
yeah.
recruit, though, right?
Yeah,
They're not hiring.
yeah.
Their thing is you want to work with them for power and glory, not pay. You don't get paid.
Well, if they don't
Get
pay us,
recognition.
question is, will the villagers have money or not? My guess is not.
They can get a kitty. Pass a hat around. It'll be fine.
I mean, we could get a lot of sheep and like sell. If we take a bunch of sheep with us, we could probably sell it at Knowledge Isle. But then we'd have to cart around a bunch of sheep, and our ship is not really made for that.
Make a history check or an insight check if you guys want to. One or the other.
I got a 19.
natural 20.
Where's? Here we go.
Oh wait, wrong dice.
Wow, nothing.
You guys get a sense
Not
that
20 as
this
well.
Wow,
Yippee.
this is where you think Silas brought a lot of stuff from this. A lot of the flocks, the stuff. You know, not the monster side of things, but the resource side of things. This is probably where Silas got his wool and his sheep. All the pumpkins that he brought into ports, stuff like that. And you're guessing probably didn't have the best relationship with them. He probably just took them.
So we could get trade relations here out of it if we really wanted to.
It's true.
We could get the right to sell their stuff.
Yeah. If we get, I mean, we have a bag of holding that can hold a fair amount of stuff. And we wouldn't necessarily have to bring sheep. We could bring wool. Just like say, hey, what wool do you guys got? And
We could throw a bunch of sheep in the bag of holding.
they would die. But
Well, lamb chops.
I think wool, we could probably get a fair bit of money for wool, right?
That's true. Probably.
Food for thought. We can figure that out while
Yeah.
playing next session.
Cool. See you then.
Yippee.
Sounds
Hey, guys.
good.
Good session.
Guys, this is good. Peace.
See you there.
Bye-bye.
Hey, everybody have a good Christmas.
Yeah.
Y'all too.
Oh,
Happy
yes.
holidays. Good happy Christmas. Merry Christmas. Have fun.
True.
Sweet.
Well,
Okay,
Cool.
we'll see you guys.
But
All right.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
I'm not gonna lie. 12 skeletons. Not that they were really a problem for our team to deal with, but like, I mean, it took us like a couple rounds to kill them all.